What's good, gang? It's your boy Skills, and you are now tuning into the best reaction show on YouTube. That's right, this is Truth Nation Center Stage, where you, the viewer, gets to show your possibilities and creativity right here on our stage. Because the mainstream media won't support you, we will.
Truth Nation, Center Stage, Live Reactions, Season 2, Episode 2, Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Tune into the show weekly where we break out independent artists of all genres worldwide, live reactions and music reviews with Ak and myself, ONTL Dewan, music composers combined in the industry for over a decade. Subscribe to the YouTube channel to receive notifications and emails when we're live. Email truthnationrecords@gmail.com. Follow at Truth Nation Records. Submit your artist name, song title on Instagram with your YouTube links and MP3s. If the mainstream radio doesn't support you,
we will.
And right now, we have Skip the Line at $10. Just Cash App JL The Truth. We have Enter the Dome, which is a free intermission segment. I'm also adding a plus where during the segment, if an artist can't come on, we'll have a producer showcase where a producer will come on, showcase his beats so we can connect artist to producer, producer to artist. Today, we might have an intermission with Goons and Impulsams if they can make it in. They were last week's winners, and they were able to get etched on the Artist Highlight Truth Nation Records website where their new full album is out now. So make sure you guys go stream that new album on truthnationrecords.com. We have Skip the Line artists that go into a pool for a Wheel of Fortune prize. We get Song of the Night where you receive a shout out on the Truth Nation Instagram and the website. You can get Artist Highlight of the Month where you can receive a free article, playlist, promo package on the website for a week. And you can also get Artist Hustler of the Month where you can get a choice of an interview, a free mix and master, or a free beat from a producer and Unified Media Group. This is Episode 2, Season 2. We here.
We here, Ak.
We here.
We here. Back at it again.
Now, we're going to have some crazy artists today. We're going to finish off where we left off on Episode 1 last week. And we're going to get right to it.
All right, man. Let's get to it, man. I'm ready to hear some good music, some new music.
This is Troy Good, Not a Love Song, lyric video.
Let's go.
Alright, who fucking with the tape, man? Just put that motherfucker in. Let's get this shit going. Okay. Ay, pop out, got the gang with me. Hey, when you tryna listen to a love song on me, ain't leaving right now. I ain't gonna wait for you to come home. Pop out, got the gang with me. Hey, when you tryna listen to a love song on me, ain't leaving right now. I ain't gonna wait for you to come home. I run a couple demons with my daughter, get my face lit. Love a couple bitches for the night who ain't gon' say shit. Shorty ain't gon' lie, I swear I love the dedication. I know that on the spot, she had a fucking revelation. Ay, I was doing me and you was feeding from the start. I was sipping beans and margaritas in the stars, flashing pics and cuffing chick shit. I was viral from the tar, making moves from down with it. I'm setting stone with every boy, bitch. Fuck me, don't like me, bitch. Cry around, he paced up. It ain't my fault, you normal, and you came around like they a baby. Suck me, don't bite me, then word me feeling like tasers. Now every time I think of you, I gotta take a chase of pop. Pop out, got the gang with me. And when you tryna listen to a love song on me, ain't leaving right now. I ain't gonna wait for you to come home. Pop out, got the gang with me. And when you tryna listen to a love song on me, ain't leaving right now. I ain't gonna wait for you to come home. Baby, if you heard of me, you know they say I'm timeless. They told you for your courtesy that you cannot deny this. Don't need no plastic surgery, I'm just gonna redefine shit. And I can say for certain that I'm certainly the finest. I'm down bad, you was pissing on me like broad day. Now I'm on your Broadway and I Captain Jack your parlay. Fucking fat ass. Aye, bitch, don't talk to me with your arm raised. Ain't go plan to make a plan, I just go crash your fucking party. Cause it's D.I.A.GO, I'm just a reminder for your bitch. Cause if she want a real man, she know just where I live. This ain't no decoration, baby, this a hustle from within. I ain't go preserve or reserve this bustin' through my skin. What? Pop out, got the gang with me. And we ain't tryna listen to a love song. On me, leaving right now. I ain't gonna wait for you to come home. Pop out, got the gang with me. And we ain't tryna listen to a love song. On me, leaving right now. I ain't gonna wait for you to come home. Pop out, we ain't tryna listen to a love song. Pop out, we ain't tryna listen to a love song.
Pop out.
Hey,
Not a love song.
catchy hook.
Video. Catchy. And I mean,
Hey.
he was talking on that.
I ain't gonna lie. I'll tell you this. Look, and this came in like mid song. I already like, oh yeah, it's an 8.5. It's almost at that 9, but it's an 8.5 for me personally because the hook was catchy. He was spitting. I like the lyric video, so you understood exactly what he was saying because
Right.
it doesn't sound like when he say pop out when got the whole game with me or whatever. We ain't here for a love song or whatever you say like that. It don't sound like he's saying we ain't here for a love song. It sounds like we ain't love song. You know what I'm saying? Like it's almost like he came,
it's almost like,
you know what I'm saying? It's
right.
Just a little bit, just a little bit.
Right. And I mean, for me, you know what I mean? The delivery on certain parts could have been a little tighter.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? On certain parts when he was delivering his verse.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, the hook was catchy. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, some of the words, you know, you probably would have misinterpreted as something else. But it was solid. It was solid.
And what was his name again?
That was Troy Good.
Troy Good. Hey man, Troy Good.
Good.
I want to hear more from you, bro. Like
Yeah,
I really want to hear more of your work. So I'm gonna definitely tap in and see what other works you have. But send more music to Center Stage, man. Let's react live to it because you got something special. I could tell. I could definitely tell.
Oh, he be going hard. He be hosting clubs and everything like that. I know he's like in the Midwest area somewhere.
He cultured. I'm gonna say that he cultured.
Yeah, he's definitely tapped in, and he knows how to utilize social media well to promote himself. So, and I believe he got a little team. But yeah, you can follow him at Troy Good Music on all major platforms. That's Troy Good, Not a Love Song, and I give that record like a solid 8. Give that record like a solid 8. It's a cool record.
And man, definitely, bro. I know he got that 1. I know he got that 10 somewhere tucked in there.
I mean, he blew up, if I'm not mistaken. Something that went viral for him when he started catching steam on the socials was Cardi B's Up.
Oh, he remixed that one?
Yeah, he remixed that one and snapped on it. He did pretty good on that. Okay, that's what's up right there. This next record, this is Izzy Nice. This is a studio video, and I think this could be like a remix or a freestyle or a cover. I should say. This is Izzy Nice. Izzy Nice. This is John Bellion Mooski medley studio video. I guess he's just in the studio rocking out with this particular cover here.
And if y'all want to skip the line, man, $10, skip the line.
Messing with my pride, thinking anytime you could just get up and go. Then I realized what the hell is love when you're in complete control. Hey my, come to my house and take me home. Set up our web, shut the hottest space, trying to put them now alone. She around another track star. She gon' run away when it gets hard. She can take the pain, she can get scarred. She hurt anyone that gets involved. Don't wanna commit once they get this far. She gon' do the race, just not this one. Love is a game you used to cheer for. When I was down to talk, you weren't here for it. Fall into your blue, blue, fall into your blue. Fighting in this hopeless, sinking in your ocean, just like you designed me to do. Fall into your blue. I got GPS on my phone. I'm not, and I can follow it to get home. I'm not, if my location's never unknown. I'm not, and tell me why I still feel lost. Tell me why I still feel lost. Cause I got GPS on my phone, and I can follow it to get home. If my location's never unknown, and tell me why I still feel lost. Tell me why I still feel you, man. Oh, you, oh, you, you.
Now, oh, what happened? It's done.
Oh, yeah, that was
Okay.
Izzy Nice with John Bellion, Mooski medley. I'm assuming that's the actual artist is.
Artist. Mhm.
Yeah, he did a cover on it. Izzy Nice is super talented. He does the rap and the singing. Obviously, with the singing, he stands out, and he's from my area. He's from Hudson County. One of the younger brothers coming up, and super talented, man. He's worked with some industry artists. I know he has his foot in the door in terms of being a ghostwriter as well. So I think that's what's going to end up happening for him. He's going to make his bread through ghostwriting and producing and mixing. And then once he gets his shot, he'll break through. You know what I mean? So super talented. It being an in-studio video and just if I'm just judging off vocals, he's there at that 8.59 range for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
His talent, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he's definitely up there.
Shout out to Goonie in the building.
Goons is ready for that intermission.
I know he is. I know.
I need him to drop a freestyle and stop bullshit. He be doing his comic, he be doing his comedic his little comedic skits on Instagram. I need him to get up in this, enter the booth, enter the dome, and drop us some freestyles.
Yeah, man, we need that.
Because that war, what is it? World cold. Let me not say the wrong song. World so cold. That shit made me want to get in my bag.
And sometimes that's me. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, the record.
They be done some records, bro.
And
Goon be doing that shit to us. He be doing that shit. He be doing that shit. He be like, yo, I'm sending you some unreleased shit.
Yeah.
Can you please play this shit for my birthday? And I'm like, yo, he be cheating. He be trying to leverage his birthday and all that.
Hey man, but I fuck with Goonie energy though, because the best thing about Goonie is that so he's so well versed and talented that you don't know how he's gonna come on a record, but you know what to expect on a record. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm excited for, man. Matter of fact, the on the I play fair, bro. Yeah, fair in your world, sir. But hey, on that reality is virtual album though. Again, one of my favorite songs from him is off of there is Soulless. Tartania is one, War, but it's this one. This is a man's world. Like Goonie does his like a poem or poet, like he spills it out, bro.
He
That's still
approaches it
poetically, bro. And I was just like, you know what I mean? Like, I love how he did that. You know what I'm saying?
You show me, see, he be on his shit. He be on his political, conscious, poetic,
everything.
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? And they got something special. Him, Impulse, and Psy. I look at them like a three-headed dragon.
Yeah,
that three-headed dragon that can't be slain.
Matter of fact, I downloaded the Zams and the Sapphire album, bro. So far, I mean, they have a lot of bangers on them, but the best one, and I feel if Zams he gotta play this one, he gotta send this one in. If we play All Night, bro, off of that album, bro, that's automatic. That's an automatic song of the night.
Is that one of their old albums, or is
no? This is the one with Impulse and Sapphire. It's called Morning Coming Too Soon. It's the one he just dropped it. Just dropped it. Yeah,
that boy.
Hey, he is. I ain't gonna cap. He working. But that was when I listened to all of the songs on here. I listened to all of the songs, and they do all have that Miami, you know what I'm saying, vibe to it. But that All Night song, bro, like it's catchy. Sapphire came in right on the right, like it's on point, it's hitting it, the beat is good, their vocals and everything's good. Like it's a solid ass record, and I know it can go. It gives me the same feel I get when I listen to Effort, bro, and or when I listen to The One, or when I listen to Deception. Like it gives me that, damn, this is timeless right here. This is you can play this anytime in the day.
You know what? I'll tell you what. When it comes to artistry and you feel a record is timeless, when you look at it in that light, it almost doesn't bother you that it takes a certain artist that long to drop, because when it drops, it ends up being like, oh man, I've been waiting for that for a long time, and now you can listen to it and go back to it and be like, yeah, I can listen to this for the rest of my life, type of thing.
Hey man, I'm just, hey Goons, keep telling them, man. Tell them to tap in. You see what we just said right here on Center Stage right now, man. Tell them to send that All Night in, man. We get that popping right now.
This next record is Ben Lawrence. Ben Lawrence at Ben Lawrence Music. This is Wait.
Let's go, Ben Lawrence.
Remember when things were fine, but we eventually had faded. Yeah. Remember, I never found love you reciprocated. Yeah. But I've been saying this repeatedly to you now, and still you just don't get it and you push me around. I'll tell you one more time before I go to walk out on you. Oh, 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 I said wait for me to be ready to love. I said this was a little too much, but all I know is you wanna rush. But now I'm too afraid to touch you, and you're messing up the veins in my blood too. And I think I'm done with lining up. I think you're really messed up, and you're making me messed up. December, I let her take the thing that made me wanna break this. But I've been saying this repeatedly to you now, and still you just don't get it and you push me around. I'll tell you one more time before I go to walk out on you. Oh, 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 I said wait for me to be ready to love. I said this was a little too much, But all I know is you wanna rush. But now I'm too afraid to touch you, and you're messing up the veins in my blood too. And I think I'm done with lining up. I think you're really messed up, and you're making me messed up. Cause I said wait for me to be ready to love. I said this was a little too much, but all I know is you wanna rush. But now I'm too afraid to touch you, and you're messing up the veins in my blood too. And I think I'm done with lining up. I think you're really messed up, and you're making me messed up. Making me messed up. Burning this thing to the ground, and burning everything that you touch.
Ben Lawrence, wait. Ooh,
Hey.
vocals.
Hey,
Them vocals.
he got. I just went to go follow him on his page. Well, not follow him. I went to go check his page out because I want to hear more from him because like what I've heard right now, Goon Silly.
I don't know yet. Them lyrics is hitting.
Hey,
That shit. Yo, listen. That shit made me want to sing. When that shit dropped and you hear that. Boom.
Oh man.
Listen, let me not even do that because then I'm gonna fuck up his record.
Yeah, nah.
He thought that was Ben James. That was was Ben Lawrence. That was Ben Lawrence.
That Ben Lawrence music. Man, hey, I'm gonna give it a solid 8.5 for sure.
It's not tell me why it didn't hit the 9 for you.
I think it was the beginning kind of threw me. It
took too long.
Yeah, just a little bit, just a little bit. But it's like it's like right. It's right there. Right.
Lawrence, we're gonna need you to send another record, Ben.
I need a man because it gives me that.
It wasn't quite the build up for you. It
wasn't. And that's just for me personally. Like, don't take nothing wrong because that's a great record. I'll play that record again, honestly, to be honest. Mm-hmm. I could hear it definitely as background music on the movie, a certain scene, you know what I'm saying, love scenes and shit like that. Like, I could see it. You know what I'm saying? I want to see
what would have made it a 9 for you? What would have you done differently? You know, if you would have heard it differently, what would have made it a 9 for you? And I know I'm putting you on the spot, but
no, you good. Yeah, no. I think it was the if Goon said play it again. we might have to play it again.
Play it again. Run it back? We're gonna run it back, see if it hits different.
Yeah, I gotta hit that one more time.
Let's do it one more time. Ben Lawrence running it back. This is Wait at Ben Lawrence Music.
Let me turn my headphones up a little bit then, make sure.
Remember when things were fine, but we eventually had faded. Yeah. Remember, I never found love you reciprocated. Yeah. But I've been saying this repeatedly to you now, and still you just don't get it and you push me around. I'll tell you one more time before I go to walk out on you. Oh, I said wait for me to be ready to love. I said this was a little too much, but all I know is you wanna rush. But now I'm too afraid to touch you, and you're messing up the veins in my blood too. And I think I'm done with lining up. I think you're really messed up, and you're making me messed up. December, I let her take the thing that made me wanna break this. I've been saying this repeatedly to you now, and still you just don't get it and you push me around. I'll tell you one more time before I go to walk out on you. Oh, 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 oh. I said wait for me to be ready to love. I said this was a little too much, but all I know is you wanna rush. But now I'm too afraid to touch you, and you're messing up the veins in my blood too. And I think I'm done with lining up. I think you're really messed up, and you're making me messed up. Cause I said wait for me to be ready to love. I said this was a little too much, but all I know is you wanna rush. But now I'm too afraid to touch you, and you're messing up the veins in my blood too. And I think I'm done with lining up. I think you're really messed up, and you're making me messed up. Making me messed up. Burning this thing to the ground, and burning everything that you touch.
Ben Lawrence, wait. So hearing it.
Look, man, listen.
Go ahead.
Because I put it in the chat already. I put it in the chat. It was the beginning again. It was just that deep tone that he had in the beginning. It sounded a little muddy, didn't sound right. So it didn't grab me in the beginning. The song didn't grab me until it was that build up towards the hook. And that's when it really like poof, woof. And that other, the second drop, not the first drop, the second drop. So that's what that's what happened.
Mooney slow dancing in the kitchen right now while you're cooking.
And
it make it feel messed up.
Right. Hey, just don't mess my food up. You know what I mean? But that's yeah, it's going in the nines club. That's the first 9 of the night club.
Ben Lawrence.
Because he got that. He do got that. His vocal got that feel. And I feel like too, within the next year or so, man, bruh his vocals he gonna be able to project it further.
Yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, I think he got like 50,000 plus 60,000 plus independently on the Spotify in terms of like monthly listeners.
Yeah, I think he might be right there because his following on the gram ain't that high, but it's there.
That's Spotify. That's where it's
Spotify.
Making that bread.
Yeah, he said, "All right, IG, whatever. I'm in Spotify algorithm. I don't need IG right now."
Right. That's exactly what he said. That was Ben Lawrence. Wait, just first song of the night. Hit it the Nines Club. We're gonna be able to listen to that song later on. That's Ben Lawrence music on the Instagram, and search Ben Lawrence music on the YouTube channel. Check out the rest of his singles, and
all one word too.
An album. Yeah, all one word. Ben Lawrence. This next record is Ian Matthew, "Losing My Mind" official music video. Ian Matthew, "Losing My Mind."
Let's go, Ian.
It's midnight, I know I can't stay. There's pain in your ocean, I'm lost in your waves. This tide's getting violent, I can't pull away. The loudest of silence, it keeps me away. And I can't swim out on my own. And I drifted too far from you, got me losing my mind. I think I'm too deep this time. Somebody throw me a light. I think I'm losing my mind. I think I'm too deep this time. If I get any deeper, I'll be gone for good. So I think I'll just drift away. Oh, and I think it's better this way. It's midnight. I know I can't stay. There's pain in your ocean, I'm lost in your waves. This tide's getting violent, I can't pull away. The loudest of silence, it keeps me away. And I can't swim out on my own. And I drifted too far from home. You got me losing my mind. I think I'm too deep this time. Somebody cut me a line. I think I'm losing my mind. I think I'm too deep this time. You got me losing my mind. I think I'm too deep this time. You got me losing my mind. I think I'm too deep this time. Somebody throw me a line. I think I'm losing my mind. I think I'm too deep this time. You got me losing my, mind. I think I'm too deep this time. You got me losing my mind.
I can't sing, but you know,
He was that.
Man.
That make me. It makes you want to hit those
bro.
notes. Ian
Man.
Matthew, Losing My
Man.
Mind, official music video right after Ben Lawrence. Wait,
Hey,
is that in the Nines Club?
hey, bro, because he was over there. Like, I really hope he find his mind, bro, or he found it already because of the way he was spilling out right there, bro. Man, it was. It gave me goosebumps.
My only constructive criticism was the stabs. he wasn't really stabbing nothing, but
Right, but
I understood the visual and the concept and what he was trying to convey there. And vocals top tier, concept, you're losing my mind, him versus himself in the mirror.
Yeah,
and
what he was dealing with the song, man, it got to go in the nines, man. It's just one of those you can't deny or knock or dismiss a song that give you goosebumps, bro, when you listening to it.
Right.
Like for me, if your song gives me any type of goosebumps or a drastic, like very strong feel, you got me. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one of those things where I'm tuned in and listening now. And if my body reacts to it, not my mind, my body is reacting to what it's feeling. I gotta go with that.
Yeah, it was almost like the record almost reminded me of like the way Eminem conveyed it in
what was that?
What was that? I don't even think it was Eminem. I think it was Eminem, but it was Sam.
It was the Stan record. Stan.
Yeah. So I can only imagine what Losing My Mind would have been with that type of production value.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
And I know Ian is gonna get to that point.
Oh yeah, he got room to grow. But hey, Ian, man, keep doing your shit, bro.
That was Ian Matthew, Losing My Mind, Nines Club. Ben Lawrence, Wait, Nines Club.
Damn. Hey, and we only in the first 35 minutes of this episode, and we already got 2 nines.
2 nines. Ian Matthew Music on the Instagram. Check out his body of work. He has a lot of singles, and I think he has an album. Next record. Let's see where we at.
That hook stuck in my head.
I think we got a Goonie and Zams record.
Oh,
Goonie and Zams.
Hey, my fault, goons. You know what I'm saying? When I come up though, I got you on the new AirPods, bro.
This is programmed.
It already came in hitting hard.
I've been struggling, I've been hustling. It's fuck the government. I can't go on. We've been programmed for way too long. Yeah, I've been struggling, I've been hustling. I can't go on. We've been programmed for way too long. You're in a dream state. Why you think you're flying through space? Why you think the moon landed was fake? Sell us on a big bang so they can slap God in the face. I think COVID is the reason we wait. Never followed any rules, took a different direction. Went to school, felt control, so I sat in detention. They don't teach you about emotions, how to deal with depression. They just send you to a doctor, get a script, hope they get you dependent. It's a business and they profit off kids stressing. Call it ADD when all the kid really needs is attention. All we getting from deception's a lesson. They manipulate your mind, take your rights, claim it's for your protection. I've been struggling, I've been hustling. It's fuck the government. I can't go on. We've been programmed for way too long. Yeah, I've been struggling, I've been hustling. I can't go on. We've been programmed for way too long. Yeah, they got you caught in a trance. Yeah, either you fall or you stand. Yeah, corrupt your soul is their plan. Yeah, look close in our past. They built what's I ain't never fall in line. I ain't bitch made no. Ain't no pussy in my heart, but the grip like those. See, I've been conscious from the start. Read the X's and O's. Now that pussy in your heart can be the switchblade, bro. Relax, go back to sleep. Put your trust in the government. Your Instagram's a dopamine, bitch. I know you be loving it. Desensitized from all these clowns in the media. Bullshit, full clip, propaganda they feeding you, bitch. I'm dragging balls like a Super Saiyan. Who the man? The Lex Luthor Prime. Go on with Superman. Mixed together. Who wanna fight? I'm with whatever. I struggled and then I hustled, so shit. My soul is rich forever. I've been struggling, I've been hustling. It's fuck the government. I can't go on. We've been programmed for way too long. Yeah, I've been struggling, I've been hustling. I can't go on. We've been programmed for way too long.
Man,
Programmed Goonie and Zams with another message. Crazy production on the beat,
bro.
crazy on the engineer and the vocals, crazy on the hook. But it's not quite the 9 for me just yet.
It's right there though.
It's almost there.
It's almost
there. I like the play on words that Goonie was able to do on his verse. You know what I'm saying? And both of them talking that talk, you know, in terms of what the government is doing and what's being programmed right in front of us.
Yeah, we heard the Dragon Ball line. We heard the pussy line.
Trust me, we ain't letting nothing go over our heads.
Nah,
Bro.
For me, I feel like the hook could have been a little bit more sonically.
And that's why it's not quite the 9.
Yeah. The hook, the words for the hook, everything was dope, but I feel like it still was missing that fullness from the hook.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So that's all it is. But it's no doubt.
8.5.
Definitely. I'm gonna give it an 8.89.
8.8, 8.9, just right there. Just needs to
just so they know that, you know, because that feeling when you like, when you know how when you run in the race, you know what I'm saying, and you for sure y'all neck and neck, and then you know saying just somebody neck is a little longer pause, and you know when they stretch it out there, you know they just get that right there by it, you know what I'm saying. It's like one of those. It's like right there. I feel if the hook had a little bit more, if it was a little more fuller, like you know sonically fuller, then it would have got me, because the hook is catchy. The hook is still catchy, but it I felt like that was the only place on the record where it didn't feel full. Everywhere else, You know what I'm saying? It was
Was good.
perfect.
Yeah.
Shout out to Goons and shout out to Zams, man. Can't wait to get y'all on the show, bro. I can't wait, bro. We got to talk.
And I believe that's all unreleased. What they're sending. You know what I'm saying? So like, you hear the album that they have out now, plus some of the stuff that they're sending us unreleased. It just goes to show that they're on it. They in their
They low key got me. Low key got me like, you know what? Yeah, I ain't doing too much. I ain't doing
enough. I ain't doing
enough right now.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
Love it.
So that was Goonie and Zams. You can find Goonie right there in the chat. He going crazy. Zams is at Impulse Zams. Goonies at Goonavelli. So make sure y'all tap in with the brothers if y'all enjoy conscious, lyrical music. Next record is Rye Money, Ball Forever, unreleased.
Ooh, let's go. Shout out to MFN, Rye Money. Let's go.
I just wanna ball. Let's ride. Made for nothing. You know we made for nothing. Yeah.
All that sad shit is over, let's get back to money. Broke is a joke, and I swear that they be acting funny. All hoes calling, now I got all of this rap. I just ran it up and told Jay we ain't going back to bun. I just wanna ball forever. I just wanna ball forever. I just wanna ball forever. Wanna ball. They get caught up, start singing like they Drake. No, I can't fuck up, got so much that's at stake. So much on my plate, so stay up out my face. I just want my cake, I need 100 in the safe. I need 100 bands, not 100 friends. If I call you my brother, we locked into the end. My love's real, ain't no need to pretend. Oh, they calling now, remember all them times when they was not around. I know they plotting now, on my spot because I'm popping out. Can't be wrong place, wrong time, so I'll be popping out.
My close friends, I had to crop them out. This music shit my only option now.
All that sad shit is over, let's get back to money. Broke is a joke, and I swear that they be acting funny. All hoes calling, now I got all of this rap. I just ran it up and told Jay we ain't going back to fun. I just wanna ball forever. I just wanna ball forever. I just wanna ball forever. Wanna ball. I just wanna ball.
This music shit my only option now. Wanna ball. I just wanna ball. It's right.
Ball Forever, Rye Money, Made from Nothing, Entertainment. So the record was so fire, he fucked up Dewan's mic.
Hey, man, bro.
The sonic energy. He said, "Yo, I can't even give y'all my review right now. He fucked up my mic."
Hey, man, wow, damn near Mike almost fell off his stand, bro. Like, it was like, sheesh.
He was over there trying to ball forever.
Hey, bro, I love when Rye do his thing, in this sonic. This is his. Yeah, this is where I like him. Where I personally like, you know what I'm saying, listening to his music, and he's very talented in all aspects that he do, and he's still growing. But right there, this is what I was like. This is what I can hear from him. This is like his lane. So as long as whatever music he make, as long as he has a few of these records stored away, he's gonna continue to be floating around, bro.
He gave y'all the sonic boom. That's what he did. He gave y'all the sonic boom. That's what goes. But for me, it's a solid 8. I think the only thing that's really missing from the record is his ad-lib placement. It was almost like too close to the main vocals. You know what I'm saying? So it almost cluttered it a bit. But if he would have spaced it out, and it probably would have hit a different pocket for me.
Yeah, no, I give it a solid A too for sure. For sure, it's a solid A for me. But it's compared to what we heard, you know what I'm saying, his other songs and stuff when he do his freestyles and stuff like that. He got bars, but like when he get into these type of feels, for me,
Yeah,
this is his sound. This is where he
right. This is where
Whew.
where he stands out,
Right.
and it's you can feel his presence. He's
Yes.
highlighted. This is where he
Yes.
highlights his talent.
Yes. There we
Yeah,
go. You got the words
yeah.
right out of there.
There it is. There it is. That was Ball Forever. That's an unreleased joint. I'm gonna say that right now here on center stage. That needs to be the next single, and we need to see a visual from that by Frosty Visuals.
Yes. Let's
I
get
said that
it.
right. I hope I said that right.
I'm sure you did, because I
But,
believe that is Frosty Visuals.
Yeah, so that was Ball Forever, Rhyme Money, MFN Entertainment. You can find him on Rhyme Money, MFN on all major platforms. The whole team, Trevor, all of them.
Man, shout out to the MFN.
Next record is Tricks, Come Find Me. I'm kind of
Hold on now.
Tricks, Come Find Me.
Never been alone, but alone is where you'll find me. Addicted to these drugs, so they say, yeah, I might. Yeah, lost inside the dark, shorty, please come and find me. Can you feel my pain? See my tears falling softly. Playing with the devil, and this price is kinda costly. Bullets in my chamber, and I keep the Glock closely. No beside my bed for my loved ones, yo, I'm sorry. Never been alone, but alone is where you'll find me. Running from myself, cause the pain is trying to find me. Locked inside my mind, paranoid, yeah, I might be. These voices in my head leave me blinded, I cannot see. Can you feel my heart is breaking underneath the pain I'm taking? Lost it all tonight, I'm faded. Fuck it all tonight, I'm breaking. Shorty, can you come through, come through? Don't wanna be alone, need you, need you. The drugs are sitting in my room, it spins. Got the devil on my shoulder, he wins, he wins. Herpes in my system and the IV setting up, yeah. Looking at these drugs and I know it's not enough, yeah. Chilling with the Reaper, he knows, he knows. My life is on the line, I've been told, been told. Never been alone, but alone is where you'll find me. Running from myself, cause the pain is trying to find me. Locked inside my mind, paranoid, yeah, I might be. These voices in my head leave me blinded, I cannot see. Can you feel my heart is breaking underneath the pain I'm taking? Lost it all tonight, I'm faded. Fuck it all tonight, I'm breaking down. I go. Back in this hole. Sitting all alone, I don't need no soul. Yeah, my friends are fucking fake, no love. Now go. All this pain inside of me. Yeah. I keep it masked up like a robbery. All this pain inside of me. So I just hope you're proud of me. Never been alone, but alone is where you'll find me. Running from myself, cause the pain is trying to find me. Locked inside my mind, paranoid, yeah, I might be. These voices in my head leave me blinded, I cannot see. Can you feel my heart is breaking underneath the pain I'm taking? Lost it all tonight, I'm faded. Fuck it all tonight, I'm breaking. I'm faded.
Tricks, Come Find Me. For constructive criticism purposes, I think the first thing I want to mention, the vocals were low in terms of the recording aspect. I feel like there is some potential by what he's trying to accomplish with the style of music he's creating. It just sounds rushed.
Right.
You know what I mean? Almost like somebody who's just trying to figure himself out.
Goon silly, you say no treats. We got tricked. That's what you telling us, Goon. We got tricked. We ain't getting no treats. I was playing, man.
Yeah,
Hey, so to follow up with what you were saying, yeah, that was the first thing that kind of stood out to me was the vocals. It wasn't really right there. And I do hear his potential and where he's going, and you know, the craft, the honing in on the craft can get where it can get him. You know what I'm saying?
Delivery needs to tighten up, the tone, you know what I mean, the penmanship. But I see where he's headed with it, and then once he's able to discover that and master that sound, he'll be able to elevate and be in tune with what
Hell
he's
yeah.
trying to create.
And that's the thing about this. I want to let all independent artists know, you know what I'm saying? With doing music, bro, it's always about finding that right connection, you know what I'm saying? Because like JR stated earlier, me and him combined got over a decade worth of music, but like technically speaking, we have come from, especially me knowing me, I've been in studios, I've seen all artists perform from different genres, different ways, different things. Like I seen it all. So the criticism or the critiquing, I would say, not criticism, the critiquing and giving some guidance on where to improve and get better is coming from a place of love and a place of understanding what music is, or what people seek in music. Everybody hears music differently, but the one thing that we all connect to, it's about the feeling. And in order for you to get that, to project that real feeling out there, the vocals got to be clear, everything has to be present, and you have to be able to hear it. And you know what I'm saying, and that tone, that's the right tone, because you can say all of the dopest shit, but if it's not done in the right tone where I feel it or anybody feels it, it's not gonna hit. You know what I'm saying? And you got potential, bro. I can hear you, because I used to be at that same level where it was just, you know, that I didn't know where my tone was. And once I found my tone, I knew how to start knowing how to tap into it, and it's still doing so, because I have other different tones too. But focus on that. Keep going. Don't stop this music. Just keep going. Keep practicing, honing in on your craft. Daily exercise is going to give you where you're going to hit that pocket.
And also, I would like to mention is like the artists that influence you, keep listening to them. You know what I mean? To get ideas from the ones that are doing it really well. Because once you listen to them and you almost like, it's almost like, I don't want to say mimicking, but, you know, studying them. You study those particular artists, and then, you know, you let that kind of peel into to your body of work. You know, like for me right now, who I'm listening to like get even better with the penmanship, I'm in Nas's bag right now. I've been listening to King's Disease 2 and the Magic album. So, you know, he creates timeless music, and just the way he delivers his message is what I'm trying to do in terms of the way I want to play off words and stuff like that. Because you know that's what you have to do. You got to listen to the ones that inspire you, and then utilize that sonic sound to then elevate your sound
in your own unique way.
in your own unique way.
And that's how we gotta do it. But you know, great job. I'm gonna give it a 7 though, for sure. Give it a solid 7.
Yeah, I'll give it like a 6.5. That was Trix, Trix. You can find him on all streaming platforms at Trix, one word. Next artist is Meals, MEELSIG, is Meals_Millie. So instead of Meek Mills, it's Meals Millie.
You know, it's funny. We were just talking about it. When you get inspired by your favorite artist, then you know what I'm saying, you find your own unique way. So this one,
he went. Let's see what he sounds like.
Hey, I want to. Hey, shout out to Goon in the chat, bro. Goon is silly.
This is Meals Millie. Bottled Emotions.
Hey, yo, Nasty, spin the block. Hey,
admit that I'm a fucker, but don't get me fucked up. Wrong man right in his bag and he just trying trunk some. Anytime they coppers book me, nigga, I ain't know none. Said it talking about this loyalty, you gotta show some. Had it bro that used to switch up every time the hoes come. Knew my cut was sniffing perkies when I seen his nose run. I was talking to my youngin' and I asked him what's his mission. He said make it out the trenches. He ain't fucking with no dishes. Said he fucking with that weight and we ain't talking about no bitches. Remember they used to have them 30s. Now them shit coming with switches. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. When I was young going to jail, I thought that shit was like an honor. In the jungle with the tigers, in the water with piranhas. Broke the heart that's in my mama, put the tits on my father. Popping perkies in the zenny, trying to act like I ain't bothered. My cousin fronted me some work, and I ain't give $1 back. He told me, nigga, that shit lost, cause I was trying to help you stack. Never bite the hand that feed you, put a knife up in they back. I admit that I'm a fucker, but don't get me fucked up. Wrong man right in his bag and he just trying trunk some. Anytime they coppers book me, nigga, I ain't know none. Said it talking about this loyalty, you gotta show some. Had it bro that used to switch up every time the hoes come. Knew my cut was sniffing perkies when I seen his nose run. I was talking to my youngin' and I asked him what's his mission. He said make it out the trenches. He ain't fucking with no dishes. Said he fucking with that weight and we ain't talking about no benches. Remember they used to have them 30s. Now them shit coming with switches. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. The drugs took my pain away. And when days been that sad to say, could admit I was a failure back then, but I'm a dad today. You ain't gotta love me, bitch. All my kids congratulate. Yeah, the drugs took my pain away. And when days been that sad to say, could admit I was a failure back then, but I'm a dad today. You ain't gotta love me, bitch. All my kids congratulate. Yeah, I admit that I'm a fucker, but don't get me fucked up. Wrong man right in his bag and he just trying trunk some. Anytime they coppers book me, nigga, I ain't know none. Said it talking about this loyalty, you gotta show some. Had it bro that used to switch up every time the hoes come. Knew my cut was sniffing perkies when I seen his nose run. I was talking to my youngin' and I asked him what's his mission. He said make it out the trenches. He ain't fucking with no dishes. Said he fucking with that weight and we ain't talking about no benches. Remember they used to have them 30s. Now them shit coming with switches. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Mills Millie. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Catchy as hell.
He was going off. He was sliding. He was sliding on it. I think man.
I know where you're going. I know where you're going.
Yeah, because it's not a 9.
Yeah,
but it's close.
Because the thing is, here's one of these. Here's the artist too. He's still finding his sound right now.
Right, and I can hear that.
I can hear it too, bro. Because I got excited because I'm listening to him flow and deliver. I hear it too, and I'm lit, but I'm like, sonically, it's just not. It's almost there. It's almost there. So you know what I mean? Like it's one of those things. Hey man, keep doing your thing, bro. Keep doing your thing.
Goon's giving it a 7.5.
Yeah.
I think you know what I mean. I've heard this delivery before. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of like his actual sound and what he's trying to create, he's building on it.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? He's building on it, and he definitely has a flow. He's definitely flowing on it. He's walking on it.
If he do a couple of more of these records like this where he's pouring out and going crazy like that, and then find an engineer, like have several different engineers, because a lot of times what happened, and I noticed is, it's a lot of our sonic and our sound comes from not just us, but the engineer and what the engineer hears. So if the engineer is not trying to, help with the sound out too, or do his best to help with, find that sound or tweak it, fine tune it, then, that's it can kind of hinder an artist.
Hinder an artist. Yeah. I can hear that. I think if somebody understood his sound,
and can
also give him some constructive criticism on the approach, and they can actually work and collab. And that's what's missing nowadays, the collaboration between the artist and the engineer. Like for instance, Little Baby, when he freestyle, it doesn't awe me, but his engineer got Little Baby in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? So like once you have that engineer that you guys can really collaborate with, it'll amplify and just It'll make you
Man.
sound fucking incredible.
I know. I trust me. I know. I done been through several. I tried engineering myself, which honestly, I'm better than most of the engineers that I've dealt with. Besides my man's rest in peace, Avery Drip.
Mm.
I even I've dealt with a lot of different engineers, and some of them, yeah. If you're not connected, or if you don't have some type of bond to where they can understand your sound or understand at least where you're going, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be tough. You know what I'm
It takes
saying.
away from your record.
Yeah, it does. It does. It does. But I'm gonna definitely give that a solid 8. Man, I'll give it a solid 8 because I know where it's headed and what it's going. But it still needs some work though. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Sonically.
I'll give it a 7.5. That was Meals, MEELS_Millie. I would also suggest maybe a different artist name. You know
That
what I'm
too.
saying? Resurface, reinvent yourself with a different artist name once you figure out your sound and go, because it's too close to Meek Mills.
It is.
You know, it almost doesn't have the right when you say it meals Millie, it almost doesn't have like a good ring to it.
You know why? And the only reason why it's cool now is because you have a Meek Mills and you have Millie or that one rapper that's with Jadakiss, the
Oh,
white dude.
damn. What's it? Fuck.
His name is his name's something Mills too. It's something like that too.
Damn, you're gonna make me look it up now.
Man,
Hold on.
I'm sorry, man. No, my fault. We had him on the show. I think we had him in season 1 last.
Let me see if I can find it.
Because he's coming up, bro. Him and Jadakiss got a record out.
Millie's.
Millie's. There we go. That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. That's what I'm saying. Saying
yeah,
What is his name? Mill.
yeah. And then his is Millie instead
Yeah,
of, and that's Millie's.
yeah.
Yeah, you need to have
Hey,
you wanna come out as close to as original as possible.
hey, Goon said
No,
Millie hard enough. I mean, if that's the case, if you want to go by, just your name, my name Millie. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that it, depending on how you say it, that might you and your delivery, it might work for you. Cause like I was stuck. I used to go by Trey D. I used to
mm,
go by Trey D. And everybody was just like, it fit me because my first, middle, and last name all start with a D. So it wasn't like it just didn't fit me. But that was me. That was my first stage name was Trey D. You know what I'm saying? And when I started gaining traction toward, with that name and stuff like that, people was like, oh, Trey D from like the East Siders. I'm like, no. And I didn't
mm,
want people to misconstrue that because me and him are two totally different people. He live in a whole different light than I live in, you know what I'm saying? And we you
right.
can't compare us. And my name was spelled TR3 space D. He didn't have the number 3 in his name. You know what I mean? So as I grew and I redeveloped, and when ONTL came about, that's when I turned it into just Dewan, because I had other people like, hey man, you know what I'm saying, Trey D is hard and stuff like that, but somebody already out here with the name Trey D, find something else that's gonna be that fit you and that
Right.
you can, what I'm saying, go by. And I was just like, you know what, my middle name is Dewan, and you know what I'm saying, and then we had Wan, so it was just kind of like,
You made it
yeah,
more marketable. You made it more
yeah.
marketable and more presentable at the end of the day.
Yeah, and I mean, because the way I did with Trey D, bro, Trey D is 3D. Everything was 3D. So
Mm,
my whole approach was, I'm real. I'm the realest because I'm 3D. I'm 3-dimensional. You know what I'm saying? Like that was the angle I was coming all the time. You know what I'm saying? Everything I spit was real because I'm 3D. So
and
what else?
I
I
went through
coming
three
at you.
phases. I went through 3 phases with artist names too. I started off as JL the Beast, which was like, I don't even
Teenage, hey, you sound
I
high
don't
school,
even know.
bro.
You could, you know what I mean? I don't even know why. And
Hey,
then
it's like it was
it
a
went from
beast then, man.
I thought I was a beast. If you heard the first record I would have came, if you would have saw the first record I came out with and saw
Yeah.
the video,
It was like the name
you
don't
you
match,
would
bro.
you it not first it's not gonna match with the name, and second you would have been like, nah, this ain't it. This guy ain't making it. You know. And then I dropped the beast. Was just JR, and then it evolved to JR the Truth, and that's when I started finding my sound. Once I evolved to JR the Truth. Um, there is I'm gonna get into this intermission. We're gonna play Ain't Nothing to It, and then after that, I'm gonna run an old school video. Somebody's requesting it, and we'll play an old JR. Well, it's not JR the Beast. Was I JR the Beast? No, I wasn't. I was JR the Truth at the time. So no. I'm talking about Man in the Mirror. So we'll get into this intermission, play Ain't Nothing to It by the ONTL Bros, and then we'll get into this Man in the Mirror during intermission, and then get into the rest of the show. Hopefully we'll get Goons and Impulse Zams in here so we can have a 15-20 minute interview and talk about their newest project that's out now. Reality is Virtual. Projects that they got coming out in the near future, and as well as an event that took place, I believe, in New York City that didn't go quite so well. So that way we can establish that and figure out how we can avoid that for some other artists and themselves moving forward. This is Ain't Nothing to It. This is our intermission. This is Truth Nation Center Stage Live Reaction Season 2, Episode 2. ONTL the One, JL the Truth. We'll be back.
Good looking, bro. Hey. Ain't nothing to it. Ain't nothing to it. Ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing to it. Look at how I do it. A nigga wouldn't dare walk a day in my shoes. A nigga wouldn't dare do what I do. Cause a nigga couldn't bear what I've been through. But it ain't nothing to it. 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 Got Tommy on me, make niggas get ghosts. Inhale it, then the nigga gon' catch smoke. Niggas make my pockets on CEO. Your pockets no peace, I see you niggas broke. Raised from the land of the angels, fighting demons. They plotting coming for my halo. Too slow, you can't swerve in my lane, no. Got your bitch throwing it back for them pesos. Always ask, say how you do this, say how you do that. Niggas wanna copycat, envying me, always whispering behind my back. Better ask around if you about that. Bring your summer, got niggas spring for treason. Cold ass when the niggas fall like the seasons. Real statements got you following my thesis. See why niggas hate on me for every reason. That's why I got hitters. Can't join my team, ain't no quitters. In my squad, I got hitters. Can't join my team, ain't no quitters. In my squad, I got hitters. Can't join my team, ain't no quitters. No, in my squad, I got hitters. Can't join my team, ain't no quitters. Ain't none. It ain't nothing to it. Look at how I do it. A nigga wouldn't dare walk a day in my shoes. A nigga wouldn't dare do what I do. Cause a nigga couldn't bear what I've been through. But it ain't nothing to it. 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 They wanna know how I drip with no ice on. How I shine in the dark with no lights on. Heavyweight lines by ears like Tyson. Your bitch a snitch, she a rat for the python. You know, cocky and confidence, they pay me a compliments and wanna use me like the compasses. I'm the Mac with the sauce and the cornbread. Need a bitch that get brain like something head. So in TL, we're making the bills and giving it hell. The niggas gon' hate. Yeah, I'm making it yell, I'm making it swell. She taking it well, but I'm about to give her things she can't take. Since soup things, they green like Xanax. My leaves green like trees on them. Off Skywalker, sound like Vader. My work ethic, motivate haters. That's why I got hitters. Can't join my team, ain't no quitters. In my squad, I got hitters. Can't join my team, ain't no quitters. In my squad, I got hitters. Can't join my team, ain't no quitters. No, in my squad, I got hitters. Can't join my team, ain't no quitters. Go. It ain't nothing to it. Look at how I do it. A nigga wouldn't dare walk a day in my shoes. A nigga wouldn't dare do what I do. Cause a nigga couldn't bear what I've been through. But it ain't nothing to it. 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 This just the boondocks. I think like Huey, but I act like Riley. These niggas stuck in the box, no rowdy. I know this my year to get rich. And Satan been getting rowdy. And your bitch want me to hit, but I'm taxing for this dick, so she getting pouty. I just got the next location for the bag, so I'm in rowdy. Hey, ain't nothing to it. Just to get to it. Pop said if you gon' do it, then do it. Entertaining stories about the dope he used to weigh. Now I sell dope from the weight on what I say. Tsunami on my wrist, raise my hands, hide away. Reverse and park the art. Sit back, watch my guy drown out the fake while I'm burning trees before my face. That's why I got hitters. Can't join my team, ain't no quitters. In my squad, I got hitters. Can't join my team, ain't no quitters. In my squad, I got hitters. Can't join my team, ain't no quitters. No, in my squad, I got hitters. Can't join my team, ain't no quitters. Go. It ain't none to it. Look how I do it. A nigga wouldn't dare walk a day in my shoes. A nigga wouldn't dare do what I do. Cause a nigga couldn't bear what I've been through. But it ain't none to it. 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 It ain't none to it.
Dance for me, someone said. Emily shakes her head knowingly, gracefully.
Look at JR.
Would begin.
Man in the mirror, the man in the mirror. Don't push me to that other limit, nigga. I'm the man in the mirror, the man in the mirror. I might go explode into a killer. I'm the man in the mirror, the man in the mirror. Don't push me to that other limit, nigga. I'm the man in the mirror, the man in the mirror. I might go explode into a killer, huh? Highest news in my city, boy, we coming up. I ain't worried about haters talking, they know what's up. Cause anybody that want it, I never give it up. And every time that I call them out, I expose a bluff. I'm clearing everything, get out the way. Fair warning to you snitch niggas playing it safe. You don't wanna run that game, we ahead of the race. And it ain't in your favor, getting put in your place. You can hear it in my voice, I ain't playing at all. I ain't rapping for a Grammy or a black on the wall. Spit pain for the youth who got attack on the fall. And why the young little niggas get harassed by the law. Niggas say that they loyal, want you spot in his eyes. It's a little bit of hate and a little admire. I don't trust a single soul, everybody a lie. And I can tell in your vibe that you're feeling the fire. I'm in the cage loading up while I'm setting it off. Dream wheels on the road, drive out of the Porsche. Vacate for a minute, come back and they lost. Imagine me and MMG beside a mill in the boss. I could go mainstream, cook it up in the ground. Anywhere I choose to go, they gon' fuck with the sound. Across the state, up in the coast, I keep on holding it down. Well equipped, I want my vest and a chair to the crown. I'm the man in the mirror, the man in the mirror. Don't push me to that other limit, nigga. I'm the man in the mirror, the man in the mirror. I might go explode into a killer. I'm the man in the mirror, the man in the mirror. Don't push me to that other limit, nigga. I'm the man in the mirror, the man in the mirror. I might go explode into a killer, huh? One mic, one army, I'm a vet. R.I.P. to that competition, there's no one left. Tip my scale on the rig, I open sudden death. Take them out of the picture, you know what's coming next. You ain't about shit stuck in the cave. I generated new fans, I was one of the brave. Rolling Stones in the hood, dug them out of the grave. This generation in the box, I just started a wave. Architect the blueprint, you could call it designer. Spit the water in the bread, I was on the divider. Take a look up in the mirror, you can see I'm a rider. And loyalty is all I know, I don't fuck with dishonor. This one will leave you broke, shivered outside in the cold. Once the heater was replaced, your heart stopped when it froze. Mama going through some shit, I can't handle the load. I take a look up in the sky and pray the Lord I don't fold. On top of all the bullshit, I got better with age. Took my hustle on the road, wrote it down on the page. Told my lady it's the love that I get on the stage. I upscaled on my views, fuck the minimum wage. See my little sister smile when she travels the world. Born stars like the universe out of this world. Want my kids to be proud when I'm out of this world, and leave a legacy behind when I'm out of this world. I'm the man in the mirror, the man in the mirror. Don't push me to that other limit, nigga. I'm the man in the mirror, the man in the mirror. I might go explode into a killer. I'm the man in the mirror, the man in the mirror. Don't push me to that other limit, nigga. I'm the man in the mirror, the man in the mirror. I might go explode into a killer, huh?
Halftime, Young JR. Young JR.
Hey, Young JR was hungry.
Hungry, you heard?
And
I was
Bro, that's my jam right there. Y'all don't know. Woo.
Yeah, I got another one. after
This one is as good as Meek Mill's Dreams.
she
Dreams and
she
Nightmares?
compares it to the Meek
that
Mill's
shit
Dreams
is
and
jam.
Nightmares vibe.
Hey man, I ain't. Yeah, hey man.
Yo,
You know what
JR
I'm
was
saying?
hungry. Look at Goonie.
Hey, see, we all on the
Those,
same page.
listen, I'll put it to you this way. When obviously when I was younger, there was a hunger to me, you know, and this music grind that I want to find that feeling again. It's just gonna come from a different space because I've evolved. I'm a father now. My children are older. You know what I'm saying? Even though I had my children at that time too, but they were relatively young, and I was still in that mindset. You know what I'm saying of being in the streets. But
Feel attached to those other things.
yeah, I was still attached to those other things, and a lot of my music when it hits like that and you hear that hunger, there was something that was happening behind the scenes that was making me feel that way, and then I had to let it out in the music. There's that particular record hits like that. There's another one I called Let It Rain on Them. Take Notes with Vado is a single that's like that on my verse, and then I have another one called Going In that's like that as well. So I'll probably play Let It Rain on Them later on and see how people feel about that particular record. But that was Let It Rain on Them followed after Man in the Mirror, and I was finding myself. I was meditating. I was in a certain space of trying to get past what I was attached to. So
Yeah, man. So he said, I think they said goons and goons could, I mean not goons, Zams can get on between their time 9:30, 9:40. So
that should be here. That should be here in the next 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Send do me a solid. Send I'll
I
play
already sent them
You
the
already
host
sent
link.
them? Oh, you're the best, bro. You're the best.
I got you, bro. Good looking. Yeah, I already sent it to him, bro.
You know,
Hey, hey, I might have to share an old ass video from YouTube that I still have on there from
hey, you know what I mean? That's what this platform's for. Sometimes we need to go back, see where we were, where we're at now. You know, see if we were hungrier then to re-spark that feeling again now. Like when I go back because of requests, especially, you know what I mean? Like my wife is my biggest critic and my biggest fan. So she'll let me know when something's not hitting, or if I'm repeating and utilizing certain words. She wants me to go, she'll nitpick at it and be like, listen, you need to go hit the dictionary the way M did and, you know, play around on the words.
Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? Palms is heavy, knees weak, arms is heavy. It's vomit on my sweater already. Mom spaghetti.
Right.
Like,
So when you know what I mean? So when you hear those kind of records, it's like, yo, if you're gonna come back and resurface as an older JR, a new JR, reinvent yourself, you and that's what I felt was the one for me. Just the beginning
hey, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Coming back and
the one is where you stand at is where you are right now.
Right now.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. And you know what? That's the beautiful thing about your artistry, and most artists is like a lot of times I respect those artists who can give a record or who can put a record out there at about what they're going through at that time. So even if it's only one or two records, you have that time to go back and look at, damn, I was going through this at this time, or somebody else was going through this at this time, and my record helped get them through whatever the progression, whatever that was. You know what I'm saying? Because that the song that I had back in the day was called Black Bandana, and the reason why I produced it, wrote my own lyrics, wrote the hook and record. I'm on the hook and my verse on the second verse, but then I added two featured artists, and the reason why I added these artists on there was to kind of give it to kind of so you could see everybody stand out and me stand out on my own. You know what I'm saying? As far as on my thing now. But if I went in the vault, bro, there's a song I got out here, bro, that I did in 2008 that I written, recorded, engineered it, and everything, bro. And I'm mad I didn't finish it because I have the computer, I just cannot get into it, bro. I have that session, and that was my light underneath the ass type of, you know what I'm saying, session, because I was hungry. When I say I was hungry, if I'm sitting there recording myself, engineering myself, trying to master the whole record myself, I'm talking about where I muffled my like I gave it a low pass filter. Didn't know what a low pass filter was. I just knew I wanted to vocal. I just wanted this to sound low, sound like it's in the back, and me speaking up front. Like I was trying to do it all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I go back to listen to those every so often just so I can listen. Like, damn, where's that hunger? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I can get that hunger again, because that hunger, it's whew.
That hunger will change the trajectory of your whole career. And that's what it did. And that's what it did for me. Like, I don't think people really believed the way people believed after things started coming into play. You know what I mean? And once they saw that I did a record with Vado at the time, and Vado just came off that record with Jeremiah. He had a big record with Jeremiah, a big single, and he was still signed to We the Best Music. And then when I dropped Take Notes with him, we shook the whole East Coast for a bit. You know what I mean? It was on the radio, it was on World Star Hip Hop. You know what I mean? It got heard by Meek Mill, Rick Ross. I know Sway in the Morning was playing that. 105.1. What was that? What was the satellite radio? Sirius XM. You know what I'm saying? So like I caught steam, and then I had to hit the clubs, do the single run, run through the clubs or whatever the case may be, and keep pushing the record. And then shit happens and people can't maintain the flow with you and keep up the momentum with you because their personal lives get involved. My managers, my the person that was investing in me at the time, you know what I mean? He caught a case. So like I was on my own again. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't maintain it. So we kept going.
Hey, sometimes it be like that. You be that reset. And the funny thing about that record is, it's one of my favorite records. But I made that record. I produced the beat while being in a negative space, because I was in a place where I felt like at the time I was living with someone that I was dating and living with their family, and it was just a house full of women, and I'd never been in a house full of women, bro. And nothing against that, or growing up in a house full of women, but I'd never been in a house where it was nothing but women, and you know what I'm saying, and not only just women, where it was everybody's grown. And that's a lot of emotions and estrogen that I had to deal with, and it almost felt, and I was just like, I can't do this, bro. So like that gave me a hunger to get out, because
that situation.
Hell yeah, bro. It gave me and I was sitting there like, man, and what happened is when I produced the record, it still took me a few months to get it to record. But when I got to record it, people thought I was playing, bro. Them niggas thought I was playing in the studio, and we was all in the studio, and I was trying to get it, like really find it. Niggas left out of the studio, bro. I sat in the studio by myself without the engineer or nothing. I was just sitting there, and I came up with my whole hook and verse, bro. And then I recorded the hook, and niggas was just like, damn, bro. It's like, yeah, I needed y'all to leave, bro.
I needed to get in my bag.
Right, and I did, you know what I'm saying? So, and it was a pretty good record. It was kind of one of those things that I did. But I know if y'all follow my SoundCloud, which I changed it, is ONTL_DEJUAN for my SoundCloud. There's beats and there's actual records that I produced or that I recorded that you could tell are very dated. But when you listen to it, you could hear where I was at with it, and I wasn't trash, but I wasn't there. I ain't where effort is now.
Right. And that's the beautiful thing of just being able to compare the two and see where you're at now compared to where you were before. So make sure y'all go check out ONTL The One on that SoundCloud. If y'all want to check out his production, he also produces beats as well. And that Effort record is out right now on all major streaming platforms.
Hey man, y'all got to see us. We live on YouTube now, man. So y'all better go check it out right now, man. 60K views right now, man. Y'all go tap it.
Run that up to 100,000 and then run that up to 1 million.
I need that 100.
This next record, before we get these special guests in here, this is the D.I.A.GO. D.I.A.GO 9 to 5 official music video.
Let's go, D.I.A.GO. Hey man, I like him. I like his hunger too, bro.
Let's see where you're going with this one.
Yeah.
make it back because you say you're gonna come back. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Hey, look, I'm thinking about taking the yacht tonight, you know, me and a couple of shorties, you know, how players do, you hear me? Working out my fishing equipment there.
I'm not taking the yacht. Then you just pull up with a brand new 1992 Honda Civic.
What'd you say, big dog?
Captain America.
Y'all got some iPhone chargers? Man, we sell fishing supplies. And what that means, people still gotta charge their phone when they fishing, right?
Hey! What size fishing pole do I need to catch a whale? How much for the tuna?
I'm trying to run a legitimate business.
All right.
Well, you shouldn't be so busy to get us some big shirt.
I'm going on break.
Man, you got 75 seconds, bro.
Hey man, don't listen to the lies and deception and all that other shit. It ain't nothing wrong with having a real motherfucking job.
Shout out my brothers working in Publix and they love it. I had living their best life when they balling on a budget. Fuck it, feeling Dougie. If you working on construction or driving them tractor trailers from Miami to Kentucky. One thing I know for certain, fast money don't last. Make a lot of green bands, cutting tall green grass. Every dentist need assistance. There's a chef in every kitchen, bending corners in your phone, throw a Uber sign in it. Foolish pride to hold you down will stop you from coming up. Pick a trade, any trade, you paid in a couple months. Bartending is the shit, got the whole club lit. Pharmacy technicians, dope boys who legit. I'm alive and doing just fine. Ain't nothing wrong with working 9 to 5. Whether you cooking fries or chicken that pot pie. Got an office job or getting it outside. My nigga, I'm alive and doing just fine. Ain't nothing wrong with working 9 to 5. Whether you cooking fries or chicken that pot pies. Got an office job or getting it outside. I know some plumbers getting money, cashing heavy checks. Niggas fixing air conditions, never break a sweat. If you wanna go and get it, don't be indecisive. You can be a car mechanic with outrageous prices. 12 an hour ain't the most, but it beat the streets. Catch a charge or go to prison, now you work for free. FedEx, UPS, shit, Walmart. When your come up was too easy, usually fall hard. Sell houses, sell cars, fix roofs, lay tile. Dig ditches, fix fences, get no bread to smile. Bar boys be the shit when they fade game lit. Tell them marketing, cold calling, hustling, that's legit. I'm alive and doing just fine. Ain't nothing wrong with working 9 to 5. Whether you cooking fries or chicken that pot pie. Got an office job or getting it outside. My nigga, I'm alive and doing just fine. Ain't nothing wrong with working 9 to 5. Whether you cooking fries or chicken that pot pies. Got an office job or getting it outside. Granddaddy told me to be patient, life is real hard. If everybody trapping, who gon' work the real job? Go to the Army or the Navy, be a firefighter. Amazon warehouse sweating, pulling all-nighters. Drive a bus or a train, fly airplanes. Be a preacher or a teacher, try to change things. It ain't easy, just be patient, try to hold on. You gotta give your dog hurting and put your dog on. Hard work pays off, peace of mind ain't free. Go to college, be the first doctor in your family tree. Work for the city, you're the county broke, it's real tacky. Be a boss, pay your bills, keep your kids happy. My nigga, I'm alive and doing just fine. Ain't nothing wrong with working 9 to 5. Whether you cooking fries or chicken that pot pie. Got an office job or getting it outside. My nigga, I'm alive and doing just fine. Ain't nothing wrong with working 9 to 5. Whether you cooking fries or chicken that pot pies. Got an office job or getting it outside. Can't keep a job, what you gon' eat? Can't pay the rent, the fuck you gon' sleep? Gave up on the life, don't really wanna creep. Some high, some weight, gotta stay up out the streets. Can't keep a job, what you gon' eat? Can't pay the rent, the fuck you gon' sleep? Gave up on the life, don't really wanna creep. Some high, some weight, gotta stay up out the streets.
Man, if D.I.A.GO keeps doing these kind of concepts where
Hey, bro, he is going.
if he keeps on doing these concepts, I'm gonna let Diego know right now. You keep doing these original concepts that people are not willing to talk about. You know, with the big beautiful ladies, and then now natural, and then now with
Look. I gotta put this in there. He said, if everybody trapping, who gonna work the hard jobs, bro? That was the heaviest bar I heard out of that because that's his whole message.
right, and then now he's coming with the 9 to 5 joint.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. In the night, it's like let me shout out everybody who really worked them hard job, because I remember I seen an interview with Denzel, and I think it was Larry King or somebody on there, but it was one of those things. He was just like, that's hard. Working in a
That's hard
warehouse,
work. That's
hard work.
What I do,
is nothing. You know what I'm saying? So and like Goon said, everybody got to play a part in this realm. So it is those people who work them 9 to 5s, work them hard jobs. Look, I work one. I do security, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I work in a place where I got to deal with the mentally ill, and that's a hard job. It's not easy talking to somebody who barely understands their own emotions, and can express them, or who can fully express that emotion, and now you have to get them to understand from a different perspective. That's a hard job, bro. Making music, not hard at all. Doing this podcast, not hard at all.
D.I.A.GO 9 to 5 official video. Where you rank that at?
Did you not see me dancing, bro?
Yeah.
Did you not see me dancing?
Nines Club?
At that Nines Club, bro, because he got that content, bro, and he's real creative when it comes to speaking about these type of subjects and topics, bro. Like, I really enjoy his music for his creativity on these and his craft on these topics and how he does it.
If he sticks to that, he got something.
I don't see him deviating from it.
Well, we're letting you know right now.
Right. If you ain't heard nothing else we said about your music, don't stop doing that music.
Don't start doing that music. It's in the Nines Club. Goon said it's in the Nines Club. Dewan
Maggie
said it.
Maggie said it's 9. Everybody said it's 9.
In the Nines Club. So now we got Ben Lawrence, Wait, Ian Matthew, Losing My Mind, D.I.A.GO with the 9 to 5 official.
So we got 3 in the 9s already? We got 3
in the 9s.
Ooh, let's get it.
3 in the 9s.
We ready for Zams? Where's Zams at?
If check in, double check before we get on to this next record, because if not, then we'll lock them in, and then we'll get to the next record afterwards.
Yep, I'm just checking right now. I already sent both of them and told them to tap in. So Zams and Goonie got the links. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Go and jump in. You could jump in. You could jump in now since you're already here. Don't be. He's like, I can't be there unless Zams is there.
There's no Goon without Zams.
The whole time he's been in the chat, the whole live rocking with us. Just jump in. You might as well just jump in, and until we get Zams in, you might as well just jump in.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Might as well jump in. He's like, nah, man, I gotta wait for my partner, man. You know, I'm gonna hit him with the Italian. We gotta wait for the partner, and when my partner comes in, then I come in because I gotta watch his back.
I gotta watch his back. You know, we gotta be the only cannolis, the only cannolis.
It's the good fellas. The good fellas walk in together in the backstage. We don't walk separate.
That's what it's Goonie. It's Goonie, baby. It's Goonie.
Goon's funny. Goon's is like, I got nothing to say. It's his story.
I got
you. You were part of the showcase, though.
You only can speak on what you know, Goons. Speak on what you know and what you got, bro.
I don't do bad business. I do good business only. That's it. You don't do bad business, capiche?
Capiche? The capiche?
Capiche.
I love it. Man. I love it, man.
I guess we'll wait. I guess we'll get on to the next record while they figure that out. This next one is Malucci's Spicy Nas remix. So I guess Nas dropped something called Spicy. She's doing the remix. This is the official music video, and it's also on World Star.
Hey, didn't we have her on something before? Didn't we?
I think she was in season 1.
She was in season 1. Welcome back, Malucci.
How would you like to maximize your company's return on ad spend? Be like John. He's a digital marketer at a large furniture retailer.
Got him tricking on me. Chanel bags, they got racks. I got him tricking on me. I stay flipping packs and get the Louis for me. Small Glock in my purse. Cuando camino lonely, llamo a todas las baby. Vamos con los homies. Pues, ¿cómo es que se hace? Got him tricking on me. Y lo caen de la montaña. La tierra americana. Una diva colombiana. Camuflada vuela en Medellín, en New York. Me muevo como Pablo porque quien me para. Fendi, Louis, Gucci, no, I got the Prada. Queens got the baddest, who the baddest, show them. Oh, mind on the money while we rolling. Oh, amigos yo no tengo, no me dan la cara. Prefieren enviarme a la mierda de mí. Dicen que yo soy buena, dicen que soy mala. Yo digo que no importa lo que piensen de mí.
Kalo K, everybody pricey. Cost money, beat the charge money. Fast money, push the start money. Large money, Escobar money.
Demanda pública, la gente quiere más, pero el gobierno les propondrá un proceso de paz. En mi restaurante solo pasta se cocina. Polvo de ladrillo, cali un poquito de harina. ¿Y quién soy yo? La verdadera reina del flow. Quieren que cante respetuosamente, digo que no. Aquel que cante y me sapea, rece que yo no lo vea. Me está buscando la vea, no saben dónde estoy. Aquí goleando marioneta. Mientras tengo a Candonga hueleando en la camioneta. Se me Navi Express en barco, carro o avioneta. Yo quiero que la nieve le caiga a todo el planeta. Eso es pura adrenalina. 284 en gasolina. Las mansiones son con yates y piscina. 4,000 cartuchos pa' vaciártelos encima. Filthy. Oh my God. That's that Colombian shit. Do you understand what the fuck I'm saying now?
Malucci's. That was the one which the record she played for us. That Deso or what did she play? The Sale. Yeah, okay. That's where I remember it from. Yeah.
This was different.
It was
compared to the Sale.
It was. I like the visual. The visual is fucking dope. I ain't even know.
Yeah, the visual reminded me of what's that show that we saw from Queen of the South?
Yeah.
That's the vibe it gave me, Queen of the South on Netflix. And she bodied it in terms of that, delivering from that standpoint. And I know this was not quite her style of music that she typically does, but I give it like a solid 8.
Me too. I definitely was getting, even though I did not, because I don't speak Spanish. I understand it I understand poquito though. I understand a little bit of it. But I definitely give it that.
A lot of what she was saying was pretty much revolved around what you saw. You know what I mean? She was talking her talk.
So basically, giving a visual of it, of what she was saying. So it's kind of like you may not know what she's saying, but you can kind of see what she was talking about.
Right. So, but yeah, Malucci's keep sending us new music. The Nas remix is on World Star. That's Malucci's music. You can find out on streaming platforms, and she does the Spanish, and there she kind of rapped.
Yeah,
which was different.
That's what made me like.
I know you didn't expect that. You thought she was gonna sing,
cause she hit us with the vocals the last time, and remember she sung in Spanish and English on the Sale. You know what I mean? So it was hard. The Mulatto part was good, but the rap parts felt weird. Goons, I get it, because it's like she was stepping into a whole different element that wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Like that was
used to. But she did. still did
But
it.
she didn't fail. I wouldn't say she didn't fail. She definitely was. She has the potential to go further with it.
Yeah.
I like it. I liked it. I could watch that visual again without knowing what she's saying.
What she's saying, that's work.
Mhm.
Do we have? Oh, okay. He said another 5 minutes. So this next record, this is Dami Nocturnal official music video. And then after this, we should be getting Zams in here and possibly Goonie.
Yeah, hey, what's that? Fuck, I love her feeling, so I hit it from the back. And she heard I got a bag, so she tryna cut the rubber. But I got too many bitches tryna kill me, John Tucker. Feeling smooth, off this barley. Chill with smokers like it's really me and Marley. In the lead, my life a TV show. I'm Aunt Carly, and I'm doing all these drugs on the table, Chris Farley. This ain't new. This is old, but I can clean it up, make it flip, get it sold. Hella kick up on the digi, get it scraped like it's mold. 5 months on the grind, we inside when it's cold. Every season, Liam Neeson, get her taken. I've been chilling on the East End, and I'm really counting up. We don't pretend. In the VIP, you ain't see me on the weekend. Hey. Goddamn, I pull up through the race. So she like it, how I get a taste. I ain't tryna get your number, how we gonna do dates. So she tryna see the crib, so I had to hit the brakes. Goddamn, I pull up through the race. So she like it, how I get a taste. I ain't tryna get your number, how we gonna do dates. So she tryna see the crib, so I had to hit the brakes. Really smelling when I'm coming, so you know it's strong. I've been bagging up all that grass like I'm on the lawn. Send your bitch a couple tabs, now she feeling calm. You just hit her phone 11 times, like what's going on? Grab the Nero, so you ain't allowed up in my circle. Smoking on Hendrix, now my haze is really all purple. Slay tracks easy, I ain't had to jump a hurdle. Glow big like Stefan, no Steve Urkel. I don't ever go to bed, bitch, I'm nocturnal. I just hit a lick on 26, shit was off Myrtle. Pick a bitch up from the rook, she a little squirtle. Nasty hoe, blowing big lines off the urinal. I ain't never down to earth, cause I'm always in space. Pop a big Henny, I ain't fucking with a chase. Slow it all down, man, I think that shit lace. I can't even see the ground, damn, I think I'm two-faced. Goddamn, I pull up through the race. So she like it, how I get a taste. I ain't tryna get your number, how we gonna do dates. So she tryna see the crib, so I had to hit the brakes. Goddamn, I pull up through the race. So she like it, how I get a taste. I ain't tryna get your number, how we gonna do dates. So she tryna see the crib, so I had to hit the brakes.
This is Dami Nocturnal. For me, to be honest, it was cool, but I felt like the beat, his approach and what he was saying on that particular beat didn't match well for me.
Hey, this is how I know me and you. We really understand music, bro. Cause his voice, like when I heard the beat and then when I heard it start rapping, I said, bro, low key, this not your sound. Like to me, that's what it did. The beat don't sound like his sound, like what he sound like rapping. And this beat sound too West Coasty for me. Like I would rip this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
For him, for him, some Stephanie said it had the potential. It does. But I think if he said something different, if he swagged it a little bit more on it, because he was talking
about selling drugs, doing drugs,
and then
it didn't go well with the style of the beat. The only potential behind it was possibly his approach on the delivery of the hook, not even what he was saying.
The hook for sure.
You know what I mean? Sure. So for me, it was like a 6.5.
Yeah, I definitely was giving it a 6, bro.
Yeah, but hey, we got Maggie with an 8, we got Goons with an 8, we got Stephanie with potential, and that was Dami Nocturnal. We're still waiting for our special guest to come in here. In the meantime, this is Crew Life Tremors. I believe this is Dami, but the whole team.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think Dami's in this particular one.
Excuse me.
But they have a whole crew. It's Just Jeff, Mercury Moon, K Sands, Thrax God, and Dami. But Dami's not in this particular record. But this is their whole crew.
Oh, for sure.
In a video. And I think they're probably from the East Coast, PA, probably, I believe. Don't quote me.
And got a studio.
After this, we'll be having our special guest, Impulse Zams. Goonie, get in here, Goonie. Stop playing.
I'm steadily smoking on potent. I know you see what I'm rolling. This pack will leave you frozen. Do something, we in motion.
Y'all on cruise, got nothing to lose. I cannot fuck with these dudes. I be with Sands, not popping the Zans. Ain't no stopping this cruise. I'm talking to him, I'm talking to him. Yes, I'm talking to you. I'm trying to make it, take trips. I want to see some views. We ain't the same, so you better watch who you talking to. I know Thrax, he ready to go. He got the tool.
Just take a chance, maybe hold my hand, maybe we could dance. Lately making plans, losing rubber bands, getting more expensive, accumulating fans. Y'all know, evading the cares, we getting my bearings. Top of the class, you getting demerits. Can't let the darkness into my spirit. Wait for the job like they flying spirit.
Get rid of the bag and shut off your X's and stack up your O's. Stay on your P's and Q's, cross all your T's and dot all your Y's. The currency flows, I need a roll. If Michael Phelps at first class,
Was that Capo in the beginning?
Hey, bro, get out of my head.
Yeah, go. You know my business been going oriented. I hit with no missing. Ay, the bitches offended, been dodging their ass and back in their interest. Been swerving the witness, don't tell what I've been in. Molly in my kidney, it got me tilted. Gone. But still on my business, she said come back. I suck you plenty, watching all that envy. See it in their eyes, niggas in disguise, that ain't really finished. Smoke to hit my highs, and I talk the guy, hoping that my
I like this verse. I like this verse.
my time running from the light, hold a nigga down, devil trying to get me.
Don't give a fuck about how you feel. Bitch, I'm on my Uncle Phil. Yeah, little shorty look like Hill. I keep that belly like I'm Will. When I walk in, you stay still. I'm a T-Rex, you a mill. My sister called me by the mill, and I know her plan for real. She been hustling for a minute, so it's time I ink the deal. Y'all see how I spin, y'all see how I spin, y'all know what I got. I don't show my losses, it's only my wins. It's not what you thought. Don't know my crowds, it's only my sins. I let my shit pop.
All right, so yeah, hey, JR, get out of my head, bro. Because I said
that was Crew Life Tremors video. The second verse was he was in his pocket. Everybody else seems to just be having fun.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the beat was cool. The beat was cool. I just felt like maybe it could have been. I don't know. It almost felt like if it was almost all over the place for a second.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just
yes,
there was no structure to it. So if it had structure and had just one person focusing on the hook, one person focusing on their verse, you know, the rest of them focusing on their verse, and maybe delivered a little differently, it would have hit differently. Gooms gave it a 3.5. So
I know he wasn't it at all. He wasn't it at all. Hey, I'll
give it a 6.
I'm gonna be brutally honest, and when I say brutally, I don't mean brutal.
Oh shit.
I just mean that this is. I just want this group to really understand where I'm coming from this. The beat, y'all can rap.
They didn't compliment each other.
No, and y'all all can rap. Y'all got great style, great flows in y'all ways. This beat right here was not it for y'all. I want y'all to really understand the value of production and vocalism. Vocalism is your ability to vocalize your feelings on a record and it marries with that beat. You have to be able to understand that your vocals is an instrument, and it has to be, if you're going to add your vocal to another set of instruments, your instrument has to fit with those other instruments. And to me, none of y'all fitted well with it, except old boy with the blue like he had the best delivery to me. Old boy with the blue sweater and the black beanie. He had the best delivery to me. But y'all, I want y'all to find records that, you know, that really move y'all and make y'all rap, because it sounded like, to me, what it sounded like was y'all threw on a beat and everybody just kind of wrote a verse to it, and all right, let's go in the studio and write, and nobody actually wrote a verse to the feeling of the beat. And that's just how I'm coming at it.
So with that being said, Crew Life, Tremors, that whole team, send something different, so that way we could really see y'all talent shine.
I want to see
I
it
know
shine,
from I remember from season 1,
exactly,
it was in their bag.
That one they had that like
that one video in the car.
Yeah. And I think all of their videos are they have this thing where they doing their videos shot on an iPhone. You know what I'm saying? So whoever the person shooting it, they shoot it on an iPhone. So, and I liked it that right. Matter of fact, that one hit the 9s Club in season 1. You know what I mean? So I know it's there. Y'all just make sure y'all find them beats.
Before we introduce Impulse Zams, we're going to introduce y'all with their record, unreleased, World So Cold, Slim Diamonds, Goonie, Zams, World So Cold.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Diamonds.
They not doing what we doing.
Contaminated flows, don't ever swim in this water. I'm so conditioned, they thought it was a disorder. It's the new world order, who knew the world was in order? The king crooked, the house is voting to slaughter. I am not a reporter, they full of shit like a hoarder. I'm 3-and-D and a little more than a scorer. Gave it a D, now she my favorite supporter. Blew ass out, so I sat in the 4th quarter. Let me tell your ass a secret, but don't you ever repeat it. I'm a humble guy, but my pen is fucking conceited. Sometimes I write some shit out of pocket I don't agree with. Don't get caught up in my web, the internet undefeated. Some people are cursed till they end up all in that hearse. A coffin is the only way they could be down to earth. When your woman get bored, she find a new wave to surf. My lifeguard, your babe was watching me first. Took a page out the book just to write a verse in the Bible. A chapter in my life, so why you feeling entitled? Can you recite the recital? I'm through with hype and the idols. My crew is like the disciples. How you suffice in the cycle?
Yeah, I know they mad cause I don't listen, I cruising life. I set this potion, I keep an open mind, and that's the way that I move in life. They think I'm chosen, a world so cold, and they won't notice. They want you soulless, control your focus. A world so cold, and they won't notice. They want you soulless, control your focus. A world so cold.
Fly with the dragons, hunt with the lions. It's ER, go get the medic. You hear the sirens, it's the 3-headed being. That mean everybody dying. Going with an impulse, got a slim chance for the diamonds, but everything that glitter ain't gold. Even when they switching sides, remember to never fold. I'm bringing home the green. My shorty keeping it rolled, and she know I like it clean in between. She keeping it mold for me. Keep it a hold. These lethal weapons I roll with ain't good for one shot. Need to let off the whole clip. 4/5 shotgun, dump it, tear up your whole shit. Be mad at yourself, motherfucker. You chose this. You dead shot if you think you could break a guard, cause you hardly could win. This is Suicide Squad, and even the odds, I'm even odder than usual. World so cold, there ain't no jacket that's suitable.
Yeah, I know they mad cause I don't listen, I cruising life. I set this potion, I keep an open mind, and that's the way that I move in life. They think I'm chosen, a world so cold, and they won't notice. They want you soulless, control your focus. A world so cold, and they won't notice. They want you soulless, control your focus.
I'm trying to speak truth, but they calling me toxic. They start to move different when they know I'ma drop shit. A lot of niggas sick cause they heard how I pop shit. My flow's got a frequency that feeds the subconscious. Went through a lot of pain, so I learned how to fight fear. Trying to live my dreams, but my life's been a nightmare. They got us on our phones, never keeping our minds clear. The world's so cold, spin our rent on a mind clear. Pops got sick, I was homeless. These memories follow you. Got familiar with pain, cause if you let it, will swallow you. A young boy lost, turn my thoughts diabolical. Abuse drugs just to get through the obstacles. How I'm supposed to do good if the money is evil? How I'm supposed to tell the people that your country deceived you? Imagine you were told that your whole damn life is a lie. The world's cold if you open your eyes. It's real shit.
Yeah, I know they mad cause I don't listen, I cruising life. I set this this potion. I keep an open mind, and that's the way that I move in life. They think I'm chosen, a world so cold, and they won't notice. They want you soulless, control your focus. A world so cold, and they won't notice. They want you soulless, control your focus. A world so cold.
That shit makes me want to get in my bag. That shit makes me want to get in my bag, bro.
World so cold.
That shit makes me want to get in my bag.
It do. And you know, that beat.
Jesus.
I can say between Goons and Zams, man, when it comes to production, bro, they know how to pick some great production.
They
Yes.
And I need to hear more from Slim Diamonds.
Yeah, me too, man. Me too, man.
Boy, that boy's voice and his
Hey.
delivery. Man, they gonna make me get in my bag. They're gonna make me get in my bag.
Man, get these boys on here, man. Let me just hey man. Y'all hurry up and get that release. Zams, man. Unmute your mic, sir. Zams.
Yo, what's going on, bro?
We got special guest Impulse Zams in the building. We're waiting on Goonie to get up in here. We just finished playing World So Cold. Reality of a Virtual was the album of the week, first ever on Center Stage. Usually we have song of the week, but you guys had album of the week. We threw that up on the website. You guys are it's that World So Cold, especially it being unreleased. It makes me want to be in my bag, like for real. It makes me want to hone in on the skill, hone in on the penmanship, and really get to it. You know what I'm saying? You guys are able to articulate and deliver it in such an impactful way with the message, the delivery, the production, like the three-headed dragon approach.
Yo, bro, that's hell yeah, exactly what Goonie said.
It's special.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that, man. I'm glad.
You know what I'm saying? How you been though? What's the word? What you been doing?
I mean, just trying to keep my head up, trying to be positive, man. After having to deal with one of the most difficult weekends of my life, music career wise. You know, definitely one of the
that particular event, was that for the new album that you have out with Sapphire, or was that for the promotion of Reality as a Virtual?
It was for mainly the new album I just dropped, but I was gonna even perform like pretty much half of a couple songs on Reality as Virtual as well. I had Goonie and Slim pulled up. We were gonna do World So Cold, the Karma track we have together, and then a couple other songs, but shit just didn't go as planned. And the worst part about it is I'm the one that planned the entire event. I've been busting my ass for the past month and a half setting this up. And I've never put more work into anything in my whole life. And before I even get into talking about what happened, I just want everybody that's listening to keep in mind on what your definition of blood, sweat, and tears is, because everything that I'm about to explain to you is in my opinion, the definition of that, and what I went through and how it was all just put to shame in the end.
Before you break down that particular situation, after everything has happened, what would you have done differently?
What would I have done differently?
Yeah.
So many things. So many things. I am a person who, if you ask anybody who knows me personally growing up, anybody knows that the way I behaved that night, me outbursting and screaming like that, and at the top of my lungs and trying to fight somebody, that is out of my character. It's not who I am. I'm never an aggressor. I'm an introvert, bro. Very keep to myself. But if I can avoid confrontation, I will, bro. I'd rather avoid confrontation at all costs because it doesn't bring anything positive out of it ever.
Gotcha.
So, but that night, I just, everything that I've been feeling these past years, all of the stress, all of the pain, everything, it came out because I put all of the stress and pain I've been feeling these past years into putting this show together. And
what was that process? Before we get into the situation again, what was that process like for you of what you were trying to build up to that moment? Can you walk us through the steps?
Well, this was my first ever event that I was gonna put together my show where I'm going to headline, where I'm gonna be the main person, just me doing this on my own.
Gotcha.
You know, I had somebody who I was going partners with, somebody who did my album release for me 2 years ago when I dropped This Time I'll Be Better. He did a little small album party for me. It was a small success, you know, it went well. Something happened at the end where some money was mixed up, but we got it all figured out. We moved on. And, you know, we try to do this together this time. You know what I'm saying? And it just went completely the other way this time. And we linked up. We planned everything like about a month and a half beforehand. And I ended up having to put up all the money for the decorations. I ended up having to put up all the money for the promo, for the flyers. I made 1,000 flyers, 1,000 business cards. I went to every school around the area. Iona College, Pace University, Manhattanville, Purchase, and I handed out so many flyers, bro. I even took my dad, who's he lives with me. He's paranoid, schizophrenic, bipolar depression. I've been taking care of him the past 2 years. You know, when I was homeless, I you know I didn't have anything. I changed my life, and I was able to move into my house, and now he lives with me. He's been doing a lot better, and
Man.
for him to be able to get out there and help me pass out these flyers meant a lot to me, man. Like that's a memory that I'm gonna have for the rest of my life, regardless as if it went well or not.
Right.
So this already was all the roots were starting to grow very emotionally for me from the beginning because of how much time and effort I was putting into this.
Shit meant a lot.
Yeah, especially knowing that the person that I did the album with, you know, he's 40, getting close to 40 years old. I don't know his exact age. He just had a baby, and you know, he knows that I'm a huge fan of his music. He's a huge fan of mine. There's a lot of mutual respect. I hit him up to do one song. One thing led to another. We ended up doing the whole album, and he just had a baby, and he lives 2 hours away from the event. And somehow he made it. He made it so he could get a hotel, come down here and perform. He brought his wife. He had somebody watch his baby, and
Wow.
he made it happen. He drove
Cop
all
the
the way here,
hotel room.
everything, and he can't do that right now, especially how hard times are right now for people. And stuff like that hits me hard because that's when somebody does something like that, come out of their way for me. You know,
Yeah.
I expect to deliver for what I'm doing because
I hear you.
I don't want to waste anybody's time, especially for somebody that showed me a lot of love and a lot of respect every time we ever link up.
Right.
So so it's all that everything was perfect, man. Like I didn't expect it to go as well as I did, as well as it did. We ended up having at least 150 people, 200 people in there at one point, and it would have been even more. But because I passed out flyers at Iona and these colleges, because these kids aren't 21 and didn't have a fake ID. I don't know who goes to college and doesn't have a fake ID, but a lot of them didn't. There was 40 kids outside waiting to come in. And you know what? They all DM me and said, "Hey, we listened to your music and we're coming to see you perform. We can't wait." And they couldn't get in because the stupid
What's so amazing about this, before you break down what actually happened during the night and the hiccups, one thing I want to assess for the people that are viewing, especially if you're an independent artist, just listen to what he's telling you. He did the footwork. He actually went back out into the streets, grabbed flyers, went to the colleges, went to his neighboring areas and passed out flyers, which outturned something of over 150, 200 people in attendance, 40 people outside. So just know, if you go back to what works, that shit still holds weight.
Bro, I was nervous because it was getting down to crunch time when it was a week before. We only had about like 100 tickets sold, and the guy wasn't going to give us the spot because it's a big spot. I don't know if you saw the videos, but it was 8,000 square feet. This place. He wasn't going to give it to us unless we got at least 200 tickets sold beforehand. So that's why I went so hard. That's why I found a college that was 5 minutes away from the event. All these kids, when I was talking to them, walking around the campus, none of them had Halloween plans. And what are they going to do? The same shit they always do, party in the door. They wanted to do something different. Once they heard that it was open bar from 10 to 11, it's like, yeah, fuck it, we in there. That was the best idea I had. So I ended up selling so many tickets, all for nothing. I even tried to get them to come early to help me set up, so they were already in the place before the doors opened. But the fucking dickhead security guy, he made everybody leave before they opened the door so they could re-ID everybody. So it just unfortunately kicked a lot of people out. A lot of people showed up, couldn't get in. And that bothered me to begin with because that crowd would have been crazy packed in there.
Mm.
OD.
It sounds like you have a formula that works, though. That
Man,
you have
it
something
sure
that
do.
you can actually utilize and try again, but at a different spot. Even if it's not somebody else's.
Oh yeah.
Maybe
Bro, this isn't
maybe having
stopping me,
your
bro.
own. Yeah,
This is
yeah.
not gonna stop. I'm already in the works to putting something together for New Year's. Like that's gonna be the new thing. I think New Year's this way gives me a lot of time and something I can put together really nice for New Year's. Nice
What
party.
was it that went wrong for you?
All right, so I spent over $1,000 on just the decorations alone because it was a Halloween party. I wanted people to come through and feel like they were in a haunted house. So we made the entire place look beautiful. I bought $1,000 worth of decorations. I had my baby sister and her friends come through. She just graduated high school, so she had all her friends come and help me decorate. I had my girlfriend come, and we spent the week before. We spent like Wednesday and Thursday and Friday setting up that place, like making that shit look perfect.
Mm.
The guy that I was doing partnering with, he didn't do anything. He didn't give me any money for the decorations. He
He was
didn't
a
come and
bitch,
help us
bro.
set up anything. None of that.
Mm.
So we set it up, whatever. But this guy, he does this. He's a DJ. He does these events on the regular. He's done 100 events probably by now throughout his life, maybe more. This is
Gotcha.
my first time doing this shit, and I'm the one selling the tickets. I'm the one making sure that he looks good because this is the guy he usually does the events for in that place. So I was like, you know what, we're gonna do something. He always uses the small rooms. Like we're gonna use the big room, and I'm gonna get those tickets sold, bro. And I did. I got those tickets sold. I get there on the night of, and they're all set. We're all setting up. I get those Pace kids to come help us set up, and everything's going smooth, bro. Like I was really happy, everything was working, and then this guy hits me with, "Oh yeah, we got to figure out the lineup." And I was like, "Okay." I'm assuming he knows that I paid for all that. I'm assuming he's gonna prioritize me for my lineup because this is my
There,
show
there,
pretty much.
there was other artists there to perform.
DJs, not artists.
Just
DJs.
DJs.
So what it was going to be was one DJ does a set, another DJ, then it was going to be my set. I had a whole hour set total, but we didn't want people to feel like it was too much, so we were going to split it up into 30-minute sets.
Okay.
So one set I was going to do with Psy because especially he wanted to leave a little early, and then the other set I was going to do with Goonie and Slim.
Goonie and Slim, gotcha.
So what happened was it was supposed to be 30-minute sets. Then this motherfucker changed it. Once he saw that there was mad people coming in, he
He got
changed it.
greedy.
He changed it to a whole hour set. Wasn't getting off. He was like, "Yo, bro, don't worry though. I'll give you the whole hour set after. We'll go
So
on at
he
120.
was
You'll go on at
playing
120, which is perfect because the majority of the people came in at like 12, 12:30. So by like an hour in, people were having fun. They were lit. I had a table. People were dancing. The whole dance floor was packed, bro. He was DJing, playing the same ass house music for a fucking hour. Everybody's getting fucking tired of the shit. You could tell. Some people started walking out. And then it was getting close to my time. We agreed on 125. He said, "Come find me at 125." I actually came to find him at 119 because he got off a little early because he's arguing with his girl. The motherfucker's all fucking coked up on drugs. His fucking jaw is moving left and right like a fucking million times when I'm trying to talk to this motherfucker.
Wow.
Tell him, "Yo, bro, my engineer's here. He's ready to set up the mics. I just need you to show him where to plug it in. I don't know how your mixers work. I don't know which set is the main mixer board. You have a couple up there." He's like, "Okay, don't worry. I have to escort my girl and her friend outside, and I will be right back. Wait for me right here. I'll be back in 1 minute." Bro, 10 minutes passes. He's nowhere to be found. I'm looking for this nigga. His partner's in the front handling the door. And I'm like, "Yo, where the fuck is Humberto? I'm supposed to go on right now. My guy's waiting. We still need to set it up. Not only does he need to come now, but we still need another 5 minutes to set up the fucking shit." Right? So we don't even have a mic to let people know, yo, that we're just setting up. We're about to go on. Another 10 minutes pass. I go outside. I'm like, "Yo, Humberto," I see him from the top of the stairs, bro. I'm like, "Yo, bro, you come. We need you. We need you. We need you to set this shit up." I could see him from about 100 yards away. He's in the parking lot arguing with his girl. He looks at me like I have three heads, and I'm screaming at the top of my lungs. There's no way he didn't hear me. Like anyone could have heard me even 100 yards further back from him. That's how loud I was yelling. I was like, "Yo, bro, Humberto, we need you." 3 times. He doesn't come. He just stands there. So I go back inside to get his manager. I'm like, "Yo, you need to go out there and get him before I fuck him up because this is getting me fucking tight." I did all this shit. I did what he said. I waited. He said he was going to give me the hour set. We don't know how to set it up. We need him in here ASAP. By the time he went outside and got him in, 50% of the crowd already left.
Oh,
yep.
Well, I'm in there and I'm about to go. I go in there and I'm about to go, set this shit up. And I realize there's nobody in there, bro. There's not, bro. Everybody that was there they all left because they thought I was gonna go on, and because it took so long, and they were playing the same house music songs over and over again. People are like, "What the fuck?" People fucking walked out, and as soon as I saw that, that's when I went 0 to 100. I blew up. I found him outside. I fucking started screaming at the top of my lungs. That made a huge scene. All the security came out, and they were, it's funny. His own security was on my side, but they were holding me back, telling me, "Don't hit him, because if I hit him, I'm not going to get paid for what all the tickets, all the work I put in. I'm not going to get the money back, and I need to get the money back because I spent way too. Bro, they owe me like $2,000.
So who compensated you? Were you able to get compensated?
I'm not getting compensated. I'm getting what I'm owed from the ticket sales. We get to keep the ticket sales, and we get to keep the marked up bottles. So every bottle that was sold, you get $100 on top.
Did they give that to you? Or you have to wait.
Not yet. I have to wait a couple fucking days because the Eventbrite, it takes a couple business days for it to go into his account. But now I'm at his fucking mercy after he was a fucking bitch, shaking, scared, running away,
hiding in the fucking closet with the coats.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. And then, I mean, I'm glad I didn't, violence never solves anything. I'm glad I didn't react the way I did, but you have to understand.
Yeah, no, I am too, bro.
The fact that I am so emotionally attached, like I have never been so emotionally hurt by something because of all the people that came out to support me, all my close friends since childhood, the fact that this guy came from 2 hours away, I felt like I was letting everybody else down. I let myself down. I did all this for nothing. And bro, I couldn't help it, bro. All of the literally the blood, sweat, and the tears. I couldn't, bro. I was screaming at the top of my lungs for probably 20 minutes straight. And then I'm in the room trying to explain to him, like, look, you don't get where I come from. You don't know what the fuck's happened to me. I've been homeless. I've changed my whole life around so I can be here right now to do something special. And I bet you if we performed, we probably would have kept the crowd in here. I know we kept the
that
crowd.
shit would have been bananas.
And you know what? He didn't, because he's selfish. He took the whole crowd for himself. And now I don't know what I'm gonna do, bro. Once he pays me, I don't know, bro, because it's replaying in my head over and over and over again. I was embarrassed. I was so angry, so fucking angry. I started fucking tearing, bro. Like I had no choice. Like all my emotions, I couldn't hold it in, bro. I was just I was going crazy in the moment. So why I say in the beginning, blood, sweat, and tears, what you saw that night was literally a visualization of what it means to have blood, sweat, and tears into something and have it taken away from you right in front of you. Like all of it came out in that moment. And I've never felt more embarrassed or just ashamed, because yeah, man, this shit.
Yeah, they made him look bad. That's his name out there. That's your name out there, and they made you look bad. You know what I'm saying? Like I was there behind the scenes. I seen everything he put into it. You know, I hit up Zans. I'm talking to Zans about it.
You have to understand something. I deal with stress on a daily basis. I'm talking low because my father's next door. He's a paranoid, schizophrenic, bipolar depression. Anything could send him into an episode, send him back to the hospital. He was so happy for me and so excited to help come pass out flyers. You don't know how it felt to come home and have to tell him
it didn't happen.
I couldn't tell him. I had to tell him everything went well, because I can't. It's just
you would have dealt after dealing with that. You would have had to deal with what was coming next for the result of you telling him, because his emotion, he would have felt the same thing you felt, and it would have sent them into an episode because he wouldn't know how to. And it could have been worse. So yeah, you did the right thing, bro. But that
overall.
Right there,
go ahead, my fault, bro.
No, you good. But that right there just shows, and like you stated earlier, you just don't know what after when you get the money, like what to do after, man. Just take this time, reflect on that, and build better. Just be better, bro. Just really be better.
I have to take this as a lesson, and what I've come to realize, and why I'm so glad the night before I even got to hear what JR said to me, I heard my boy. I was talking to my boy, and I was telling him, this is God. This is God talking to me. That I don't need anybody. I could have done that. I did all of it myself, and I could have just done it myself. I chose to think that, oh, he's a DJ. He's done this 100 times. He's gonna help me sell the tickets. I didn't need anybody, bro. You never need anybody. You can do it yourself if you believe in yourself and you believe in what you're trying to accomplish. And I was, you know what? Even though
that turnout was all you.
Yeah.
You know, so
everything, literally.
even though it may look outside looking in, or the ones that were there, it may feel like an L, or it may feel like an L to you. But if you look at the entire picture, you brought out 200 plus people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not easy to do.
Hell no.
Hell no.
That is not easy
Hell
to do.
no.
So you need to pat yourself on the back.
For people who don't know me, like,
You know what I'm saying?
And you had people DMing you, bro. You went to
you have a
went to
formula.
college. Yeah, exactly.
You have a formula. You do that same thing for New Year's, but you deal with somebody else, and you plug in those mics, and you get that show rolling, and you knock out a whole hour worth of what you know you can do. You, Goon, Slim, and everybody else that's involved in the camp.
Hell
you guys do that shit yourselves. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I'm even taking I'm even taking a trip very soon to go clear my head, get my stuff, my head right.
That's it. Take all the time you need. You know what I mean? Refresh, reevaluate, relook at what you did. For me, hearing it, you accomplished something bigger than what you even know. So that moving forward, after you get that bread, you cut that person off, you move on to the next, and you just handle your shit. You know what I'm saying? Because
Can I tell you something? One of the saddest things and one of the worst things that is even worse when it comes to the cherry on top to this whole thing, I had you know the video we dropped a couple months ago, me and Goonie. I don't know if we told you we had problems trying to freaking make that shit come out the way we wanted it to look because
y'all did. Y'all explained that to us.
He rushed it and he didn't take us, and we had to freaking sit down, whatever. But I gave him another shot. I hit him up last minute because I seen that he was putting up a 400 one and gun video. Somebody canceled, and it just ended up working. Like, I was like, this is perfect. Maybe this is a sign. Let me get him to come through, because some other guys I asked, they were trying to charge me $1,200. I was like, all right, let's just do this.
That shit is worth $200 to just shoot an event. I'm just letting you know.
So he overcharged me. So
do it yourself for free.
So he had to come from a little far, which I understand. Fine. So I was like, you're coming from a little far. I'll give you 500 instead of 400. That's what I said. So he ends up pulling up, and obviously all of this stuff transpired. He pulls up. We go smoke outside. We're all vibing. We're having a good time. He's telling me he fucks with me, and all this shit goes down. Everybody hears me screaming. Everybody hears me upset. And whatever. I told him, like, bro, don't worry about it. We're not gonna be able to do this. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna freaking just keep the $250 deposit. I'm gonna text you in a couple of days. I'll send you another deposit, and we'll book another date, and we'll do a bet. I'm gonna do another. So I told him I was gonna do another venue in fucking New Year's.
Right.
So instead of that, he doesn't say anything the whole time while we're there. He leaves. He was about to get in my car. I was gonna drive him home because I felt bad, but my engineer that was there, he lives on the way, so he was like, I'll drop him off. Don't worry. No, I was like, thank you, because he knew everybody knew I was stressed, bro. I was really fucked up. Like, I was even fucked up the next day. Like, my head was not right, bro, at all. I was very violent and everything. My thoughts, my words, everything. I was just not handling it right, and that's when I realized I was like, I got to take a little break and go clear my head before I make any further moves. But one thing that was whack was, after he didn't say anything the whole time, the director, and then he leaves. He gets a ride home from my boy, and he texts me, "Oh, so you're not going to pay me the other $250?" I'm like, bro, we didn't record, we didn't film anything. I didn't get to perform. I told you that. I told you you can keep the $250 deposit. The video was supposed to be $400. I'm already giving you an extra $50, so put that towards your Uber. I will fucking literally send you another deposit in a couple days, and we'll rebook the video. He's so dumb, because even if he wanted to rob me, he could have just waited, took that deposit, got paid in full, and then just didn't do the video if he really wanted to.
Right.
But instead, you're gonna over here and talk shit. Then he started talking shit to me because I told him, doesn't make sense for me to have to owe you for something if I'm not getting. You didn't even take pictures or nothing. You didn't send me anything. So what am I paying you $250 for?
Right.
And you just saw me go through mad, like, the worst night of my life, bro. How could you say that you're my boy? You fuck with me in the beginning of the night, and then you do that shit.
Right.
And so he's talking shit, and he's saying some fucked up shit to me because of the money, and obviously I'm saying stuff back, but we ended. I stopped answering him. I went to sleep, And then I wake up and this motherfucker is telling me, oh, he tags me on Instagram publicly, shaming me, says, oh, Impulsive Zams owes me money. Just, just some real fucking lame negative shit. He put 3 different posts up putting me down. And that was the first thing I woke up to, bro. The first thing I saw. So as soon as I wake up, I blew up automatically. And I have anger problems, bro. So that's the worst thing to do for me is to get angry. The first
You have
thing
passion and emotions. That's not anger. Passion and emotion is a part of anger, but your passion is what drives that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So you are very passionate about what you did and very passionate about what you're doing. And for someone to come in and try to tarnish your passion or make fun of your passion, it gets emotional. You know what I'm saying? Because that's your heart. That's your heart right there.
Yeah,
That's
man.
fucked up, bro.
I haven't felt that emotionally stressed since I was homeless the last time. I think, it's crazy. It hit me hard, bro. It hit me really hard because, right even before I went on, bro, I was in the car for 30, 40 minutes just rehearsing even more. I was like, I was ready, bro. I was ready to go, and that shit just within 40 minutes, that shit all went downhill fast.
So sorry you had to experience that, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm gonna get through it, bro. I'm a man. And I know that me wasting any time, being upset, it's just gonna hold me back. So I gotta move on. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna move forward, and I think I already have. So I'm not stressing it too much. But to go back to what I was saying about this fucking director, I'm not gonna keep saying. I don't want to say no names because they're irrelevant. But this motherfucker's talking about me, talking about my financial things, which is he don't even know because I get money, nigga. I'm not really worried about anything.
He's talking about your financial situation. He's tripping over
$250. Yeah, exactly. So and obviously that's how a deposit works, bro. A deposit works. So if something falls through, you keep the money. Anywhere you go to a hotel, you go to anywhere you go, a deposit works like that. I don't know where he heard that a deposit works is if you come through, you don't give me anything. That doesn't make any sense. You haven't given me anything for your work. Only thing that I paid you for basically was the time, and that's what you deserve to be paid for. I took, you took time out of your night. You came through. You got paid for the time. You didn't have to film or edit anything. Filming and editing both takes a lot of extra time, and I saved you all that, and you just made $250 to show up, smoke, and to have some drinks. Wow, big deal. You got to ride, and you got to ride home for
and
free.
you got to ride home. Go back.
And now you're gonna go on. You have a whole son at home, a little baby boy at home, and you're gonna go on. And bro, the kid sat in the car with me with the last video shoot, told me how he's doesn't like the negative energy, how he has thought about killing himself and shit like that. And then you go on, and then my story. He knows my story about my father and shit like that. And then you go on and publicly shame me because of $250. People are really out of their mind, bro.
Yeah.
There's other people. My bad. Say what you were saying, my bad.
What bothered me the most about him was when we was outside in the front, and he was like, "Yo, working with people is weird. A lot of these rappers are weirdos, but I got a lot of respect for you because of the way you move, and that's why I do certain things with you, blah blah blah." And he spoke a big game, but then his actions just turned around. So I was like, "Bro, like that's that funny shit." You know what I mean? People can say whatever they want, but your actions prove everything. And
who knows who got in his ear? Maybe his girlfriend got in his ear. Maybe somebody got in it. I don't know. The betas, the beta males, they always have to fucking listen to their fucking
fold, bro. They
have no fucking say of their own fucking thoughts ever.
Goon, what was your experience like just trying to calm the situation? Like what were you thinking in your head when you saw all this unfold?
I mean, I'm grown. I just hit 30, right? So like I shouldn't be starting fights or any of that shit. But the position that he was in, if it was me, if I dropped that much money, when he was standing on top of the balcony with him and they were going to each other talking, I would not even said anything, bro. I would have lost all my money right there because I would have smacked the shit out of him, bro, in front of everyone. I would have treated him like the bitch he was. But
you have to understand something. Then from that moment on, people look at your character as that. Okay, anytime you do a business thing, now when he shows up, there's gonna be a fight or he can put his hands on somebody. People don't want to work with people like that, bro.
Right.
And because of the drinks being in the mix and
everything, I rather them look at him that way and be like, yo, I don't want him at my place anymore because look at what he caused. Look at how this guy should have been the priority. Talking about me, who put all that together, who made that place look beautiful, who brought all that business to him, and then this is what you're gonna do. It makes him look bad.
Right.
Absolutely. And what do I get? Slapping him in the face. He's a bitch, bro. We all know it. And even my friend said if I would have hit him, he would have went to the cops. What? So I get to spend the night in jail while he's home comfortable, and then he's not gonna pay me. He gets an extra $4,000 all in his pocket. Fuck that, man. I'm not letting him take that money, bro.
Yeah, nah, facts.
I'll take a punch. I'll take a punch in the face any day for $4,000, bro.
That's exactly what I was getting to, though. It's like, yeah, at first with the alcohol mixed in, that's exactly what I was thinking. Is smack the fuck out of him. You know what I mean? But
I wasn't drinking, and I've learned from my mistakes, bro. I used to put my hands on people, and every time, especially around where we live in Westchester, people go to the police, bro. And the day we live in, people won't find any way to sue you, any way to take money from you, any way to, and I'm not gonna let anyone sabotage me, man. Fuck that.
But yeah, no, I think we all handle well though in the overall aspect of things, because like I pulled Zams aside, you know, Sci-Fire came over, we both spoke to him. We told him like, ain't it, you know what I'm saying? Don't get yourself into this shit because it's gonna get worse, blah blah blah, yada yada. But way I was feeling, bro, is if Zam swung, I would have followed, bro. I promise you.
A real one would.
It would have been like that.
I appreciate that, bro. You know what? I swear to God, karma comes back around on its own, man. It comes back on its own.
You take that $2,000, you take that formula that you had a successful turnout in terms of the people that were there that showed out for you. You didn't get to perform, you didn't get to get the footage, but this next event in January, what should people look forward to, and what will you guys be promoting then? Is this particular event going to be exactly what you guys wanted to do in this one? Is that what you guys are going to be promoting in that event?
I don't know if we're going to do exactly that. He might, but I know me and Zams already were talking about one thing about putting, because I used to do showcases myself with Slim. We used to have the Uptown Draft. COVID kind of messed up. The place shut down. We couldn't find a good place. But me and Zams were talking, and we were thinking about doing our own version of that. But we all co-host it. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be like our group is called Elite Rebel, and he's Impulsive Zams. So we're thinking like Impulsive Rebels, and we make a little show based on that. But that's separate what he wants to do in January. In January, that's his own little show he wants to push. I know he's gonna have me there to perform, and I'm there.
Yeah, we're gonna do so. I'm gonna do something special for New Year's, man. Something really nice. Do a little showcase, have a couple artists perform, and maybe even people that I think are talented are gonna draw a crowd. You do this. You charge them $500 to perform, or if they sell 20 tickets, they get to perform for free.
Got you.
If they sell 40, if they sell 40 tickets, they get to perform for free, and they get their team a bottle.
Are you doing that? Are you doing that in the same spot, or you're gonna go to a different?
The energy's wrong in that spot, man. I'm gonna get a different spot.
Got you.
But it doesn't work. If it doesn't work in a place once, I'm out of there, bro. Fuck that.
What's the new project you have out right now with Psy? What is it called?
Morning Comes Too Soon.
Morning Comes Too Soon. So you have Reality is Virtual, and then Morning Comes Too Soon. The one. Yeah. What's the record off that album that you mentioned?
It's the last song of the record, bro. It completes the whole album. It's called All Night, bro.
All Night
is
bro. Hey, hey, you know I don't smile a lot, right? I laugh, but I don't smile a lot, bro.
That's cat, bro.
It's funny. It's funny,
bro. This motherfucker always smiling.
Every time I'm on here, he's smiling.
Hey, y'all make me smile, man. Y'all make me smile, but not like.
I want to say something before I get. I had a little list of notes of things just in case I do forget. But I wanted to say, man, like it's just crazy this world that we live in, man. You know, you've seen, you all seen this past month how much I've been posting on Instagram, how many, bro. And I promise you, the whole month, out of all the flyers, out of all the links I put up, I probably didn't touch over maybe 120 views on my story the whole month. After I'm going through all this controversy with this kid who was talking crazy, the director who was talking crazy on my name and trying to put me down and saying all this fucked up shit and having random niggas DM me because he's too pussy, couldn't say it to my face. I've never had more people watching my story than ever, bro. I just hit 600 views on my story. Just
algorithm crazy.
Algorithm
crazy.
But what's sad about it is people take pleasure in learning that somebody's not doing well, and that's why
Yeah,
they tune
exactly.
in. That's what you tune in for. Instead of promoting something for me that I'm doing well for myself, you rather tune into that to watch me to watch me hurt, to watch
Yeah.
me. You know what? And that's why I'm not gonna let it hurt me, man. I'm not gonna let that shit stop me. I'm gonna keep this momentum up in a positive way, because I'm not. Because then they win. Then they win when you.
Exactly. Exactly, bro. Now you definitely handled it well, bro. But like we said, there's on. I don't believe in losses, bro. It's lessons and blessings, bro. So
No,
if
I'm
you ain't
telling you.
receive anything from it, you received a lesson. So
Bro, I'm telling you,
we could do this shit without it.
there's people that I don't know messaging me, and I'm not even answering in them, and they can keep they just keep
Yeah,
on.
just leave them. Leave them
Bro,
there, bro.
there's niggas that I haven't spoken to in years that I've fallen out with. There's that I haven't spoken to, and as soon as they see me doing bad, niggas hit me up, mad things, trying to throw more dirt on me. When you're
Vultures,
down,
bro.
people love kicking more dirt on you, and you know that's just sad, bro. Why would you ever want to live your life that way? Instead of worrying about yourself and how to better yourself, you're taking the time out of your day to go on my page, to comment on my post, to share my post and send a DM to somebody else talking. You don't even know me. I haven't spoken to you in 3 years. Why would you even waste your time? Like, what the fuck? Like, that's just very strange to me. And it's just sad. It shows what this world is coming to when there's social media involved. Now you can hide behind your keyboard. You can go stalk people behind your keyboard, and you can. And it's changing the dynamic of who we are and how we treat each other, even in person, bro. Everybody seems to have a very, cold, distant connection between each other nowadays, even family members.
I agree.
And it's
Bro, that's
because
because everybody's upset with themselves, bro.
it's
So they
because
gotta point the finger at something.
you could no longer say something up front to somebody's face. You can't say that. Now you can say whatever you feel behind a keyboard, and you can be 100 miles away, and nobody will. So my thing is, if you can't say it to my face, I don't really think there's any point in me reading any of it. If it's going to be negative, what's the point? What's the point?
Exactly. It's just trying to get. They're just trying to get a reaction, bro.
They're trying
And
to
once you
toss an
fall into
anchor.
that,
They're trying to toss an anchor around your neck, bro. And the more
Yeah.
anchors you let wrap around your neck, the more you're gonna just let
you'll
it pull you
drown.
down. Fuck that, bro. We're deflecting all that.
I'll
Yeah,
tell you
I
what,
like that.
with all the hate that you feel that you may have, and all the eyes from just that negative outlook and that negative outburst of the situation, and over 600 people viewing, I bet you out of that 600, maybe half of them was going to go check out on what you got good going on. You know what I'm saying? So don't even you just got to look at it like that. They tuned in for the negative bullshit, but I'm sure half of them went in and checked in on what you got going on. So there's always going to be a positive outlook on it.
Yeah, but you
bro.
definitely handled it well, bro. I'll give you that. You handled it well, bro. So kudos to that.
Hey,
Yeah,
bro.
bro. I like.
Look, Zams, me and my brothers, bro, we all lost 7 racks a piece dealing with a person who promised us a lot of shit, and we didn't get none of it. We damn near had to get some goons to go over it and damn near scare the shit out of him just for us to get our music back.
Jesus fucking Christ. Not the money, the
$21,000.
music.
And look, he was trying to keep both music and money, bro. Trying to
But
keep
you
both.
got both?
No, we didn't get our money back because our money paid for us to record the songs that we did record. So it was either you was giving us our money or you was giving us our music back if you want to cut ties. You was giving us our money or you was giving us all rights and our full music. And we got all of our music back, everything, because we did pay for studio time. It just wasn't that much. We didn't pay for that much. But in order for us to cut that tie out with this dude, we was like, you know what? Take that. Your karma gonna come back. And his karma has been, because every artist he's ever worked with, especially after us, nobody sticks with him. He can't sign nobody and nobody wants to work with him anymore.
But I'll give you a perfect example of how karma works, man. And God always, because I found God a year or two ago, because I found, spiritually, it's been showing me, he's been showing me more signs and more signs all the time. For my birthday, I threw an album release party. I was trying to get a party bus. The shit was like $1,200 when I looked it up online, right? I remember that this guy that I used to do business with a long time ago, he ended up owing me money. He's like 40, some Spanish guy.
This shit is funny.
Bro, he worked at some limo company. He owed me money though from like some shit. And he stopped texting me out of nowhere, but I forgot about it, bro. It's been so long, 2 years, I forgot about it. But I remembered that he worked at the limousine company one night when I was by there before my birthday. And I was like, let me see. Maybe he can get me a van for cheap, right? So I pull up. The place is it's a limousine garage, so it's huge. So you pull in, it's a big garage door, and then his office is directly in the back. So anybody that pulls in, he could see because this is a big glass window. So I pull up, he knows my car. I was like waving to him, I was waving to him like, yo, come here. Because I was in a rush, bro. I had just bought pizza, I had my dad and my girl waiting to eat. So I was trying to just ask him real quick and get out of there. Because I don't think I remembered his number or whatever. So I get out of the car and I'm walking towards the office and I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? Come out here. I want to talk to you for a second. And bro, the angle that he's looking at the computer, there's no way he can't see me, bro. Like, there's no fucking way. Like, bro, his right eye was directly in line with where I was walking. So he clearly was trying to ignore me. I open the door, this nigga jumps back like bro, I'm not an aggressive person, bro. I'm not like that. I will not do that to somebody, bro. I literally was and it's crazy because I didn't remember that he owed me money, so I didn't even know why he was acting like that. I walk in, this nigga jumps back. I'm like, yo, bro, real quick, I'm in a rush. I'm trying to get a fucking Sprinter van for my birthday. It's on the 12th. Can you help me out? And he's like, yo, I owe you money, right? I owe you money. And I'm like, bro, I don't even remember that shit, bro. Just listen to what I'm telling you. I gotta go. Do it for me. And so the nigga didn't want to talk in there. He's like, let's go outside real quick. Go outside the office. He wanted to smoke a cig. But I don't know if you ever seen The Godfather when they're standing outside protecting Vito after he got shot, and Mike gives the pastry nigga, the baker. He's like the baker that he gives him I don't know, something, a fake gun, so just in case the guys want. Bro, this nigga was shaking like just like that.
Yeah,
Nigga.
bro, that's hilarious.
And then one thing led to another. He ended up making a call, and I got a nice Sprinter van for $350 for 7 hours, bro, to drive us from Westchester to Union City, New Jersey, to wait for us and then come back. And we were not only that, we were able to smoke and drink inside. And so but you know what?
That's crazy how everything comes back full circle. Because if you would have acted on that differently, then you would have never got that Sprinter van, bro.
Back then, if I would have threatened him, if I would have said, yo, bro, if you don't pay me my money, if I said something, he would have never given me that deal that I got right there. And that's a perfect example of how no matter, it might not come back tomorrow, it might not come back a week from now, but karma finds its way back. The negative energy you put out comes back, bro.
Hey, but let's remember, karma
and
is
the
good
and the
and
good
bad.
energy.
Exactly. Thank you, Goons.
And
It's
the good.
good and bad. So you
give is what you get, bro.
That's it, bro. That's it. Man, we appreciate you too for coming on, and Zams for sharing that, bro. I'm pretty sure
this, bro.
I'm about to say, I'm pretty sure you feel a lot better letting all of this off of your chest, letting it go, talking to others to get that like, ooh, okay, I can feel replenished now. I can get back to that positive space where I know when I go take this break, everything that I did out of my heart. I did out of my spirit. It was in the right place. I was in the right place. I may have stepped over the line a little bit or jumped out of character a little bit, but I never took myself out of who I am. Because at the end of the day, when you react to somebody in that light or get a little aggressive, it's not that you take yourself out of character, is you take yourself out of the normal you. You're when you know what I'm saying, like me. I'm a calm dude. I see that you're a calm dude. But when you get to that point, and that's with any real man or any person in reality, when you're angry, and you're going to react in an angry manner. And you can't nobody be mad at that. It's just how much energy you give into it. Do you lose yourself in it, or do you get that little bit of energy out there? So now it's like, oh shit, and then you reel yourself back in, like, don't let me get there again, because I don't like getting there. And that's the energy that I could see you have right there, man.
And when you do everything from the heart like that, and you can walk away with your head high, knowing that you did everything right, and from there, nothing else matters, bro. It don't matter, because then you can actually own your shit like a man, bro. So
exactly, bro. Like,
big ups.
Like for me, like a lot of this whole weekend was out of character because my mind has not been in the right state of mind at all. To wake up to see somebody talking badly about you, and then trying to ruin your name. I just couldn't let it happen, bro. I can't let somebody I can't let somebody put me down because
Shit on your name like that.
Not only that, spread a lie about me, which isn't true. You know, I can't have that. You know,
No, exactly.
This is my business. This is my name, and I'm gonna
Your
protect it at
brand,
all
you know,
costs.
everything. Exactly, bro.
I'm
And
not gonna let you.
the best part about it is too is right now it's still in it's still early in the stage, even though you have you have amassed what you have amassed when it comes down to the people that follow and support you, you know what I'm saying, and that's your name at the end of the day. You still have a lot of real support and people who actually, you know your character, so them watching you do that, it won't change their perspective about you, or perception, you know what I'm saying, because they understand, like, well, he has every right to act like that. So, you know what I'm saying, I fuck with him even more because of that. You know what I mean? It's like it's almost one of those things. Like, it's like he's real. That's I can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I'll be disservicing myself or acting fake myself if I'm getting mad at him for getting mad at another nigga from, you know, playing him out of money and disrespecting him and turning his name and trying to trash it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be fake. But so in reality, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fact that you have to let people know, like, hey, look, man, you could talk shit about me all day long. I don't have to entertain a lot of it. But what I will do is make sure that you don't lie on me. You know what I mean? And those who know me won't feed into your bullshit. You get what I mean?
Well, you know what? He really can't, because, you know, there was so many people there that witnessed everything, bro. They witnessed all that shit, bro. Come on, like, that shit is crazy.
At least, well, it's his brand that gets tarnished, not yours. You
Now,
know
in terms of business and music and moving forward, what should people expect from you this coming January in this event? What do you got? What do you have in mind?
Honestly, I haven't decided exactly how I'm gonna go about this event.
Gotcha.
But I want to do something way bigger and way more profitable, way more just something that people are gonna go and not gonna forget, bro. I want to give somebody.
You want it to be a timeless performance,
right?
Something special.
Timeless event, yeah, timeless event.
And you will, Zams. You will, Zams. You will, because you done it before, and you know, even though you didn't perform, but I'm sure your performances and the videos y'all show us when y'all performing, bro, y'all can turn the crowd up. So you're going to do it, and the fact that you can you pulled out 200 people within a 2 weeks time span or a month's time span, bro, and that is. We in November. You got 2 months till January, bro. You could pull out 400 people.
That's I'm trying to get
1,000,
bro. Yeah, bro. That's my real goal. And you know what? I'm gonna keep this momentum, bro. All these people seem to be tuning in. So fuck it. You're gonna tune in.
Yes.
Keep
watch this.
Keep locking in. Watch this. That's Impulse Zams. That's Guna Veli. That's Reality is a Virtual. That's Morning Come Too Soon with Sapphire. Before I let you guys go, this World So Cold, I know programmed. And
no, you don't even know. I'm working on some.
What are those records for? What is that? What
we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a Reality is Virtual Part 2, like a reloaded part 2.
Shit, here we
Why you tell him? Why you release that?
Reality is a Virtual 2.
Because, you know, I said it because the fact that they let me come on here and tell my story. This is exact. Like, I honestly thank you, and I thank God for giving me this opportunity, because this helped me so much to be able to get this off my chest. So
absolutely,
I really appreciate you guys, for real, bro.
You know what time it is.
Hey, bro, that's what we do.
They
not doing what we doing.
Pay attention. Reality is a virtual.
I sent you.
Reality is a virtual too.
I sent you something that I might have to. I don't know. You tell me. Maybe put it on the album. But I sent something that I was supposed to debut that night, and it's something that is really close to me in the heart as a track. I feel like you guys are gonna really relate to that. And not only that, I'm working on something that's going to be talking about everything that's happening, how I'm moving forward, and how I'm dealing with, you know, staying positive. I have something really nice I'm putting together next studio session before I leave for this vacation. So hopefully next center stage it might be ready.
Yeah, we look forward to the whole process. We love what you guys are doing. We appreciate the message, the talent, and everything you guys stand for. Make sure to follow Impulse Zams is Guna Veli.
Yo,
on
where you
every
said
single
you're in
platform.
Texas,
Nah,
right?
just go at Gunavelli _ at Gunavelli
There you go. At
_
Goonie, you
got
put
you. I
it's
got you.
Goonie Baby, so it kind of confused me. But yeah, at
Yeah, I fucked
Goonavelli
up.
_ at Impulsams. Yeah, I'm close to the Texas area right now. I'm in Oklahoma. What I want to start doing is I want to, I don't want to stray too much away from conversation before I let you guys go because I gotta finish the
No,
rest
yeah,
of
I
the
just
show
wanted
and
to
play
say
your
one more
records.
thing.
But I'm looking into what the scene looks like down here to see if I could tap in and get some artists out here to do some show.
Bro, that's exactly what I was gonna tell you, bro.
Yeah.
I'm thinking after the new year, I'm thinking about flying out there, linking up with you. Maybe we could do something, man. Maybe we could put something together, even like a little show, even over there. I'm ready to start I'm ready to start doing this shit, putting in the footwork everywhere.
What
States.
I'll say from that is after the January and maybe one more show, if you can document two to three big shows for me before the spring or the summer, that way I have something to provide to the space owners out here. Like, yo, look,
I see what you're saying.
yeah,
Say
so
no
they
more,
can see the
bro. I got
turnout,
that covered.
and we'll get busy.
I'm gonna try to do two here, one in Sarasota, Florida, because I got a connection.
It is.
I got a
Yeah, it
connection
is.
for a big. Yeah,
So
man.
there it is. So keep working. So yeah, we appreciate you. This
Thank
is
you, bro.
Truth Nation Center Stage. Make sure y'all tap in with these brothers. They working.
Thank you, bro.
And be
See,
safe. Be
JR
blessed.
want to talk. JR want to talk. Goonie never come on. I didn't even say nothing. I could have went trick or treating.
Give us a quick. You got some acapella for us before we go? You got some bars?
All right, let's go. I got you. Ready?
Give me some bars. Give me some bars.
I said his first letter G and it's followed by a double O to the NIE. Now you know that you're in trouble. It's subtle, but when I spit it pop like baby bubbles. But my team be crowded around me like a motherfucking huddle. Cuddle, your chick need to get laid like Frito and get your money up because I got green like CeeLo. On point like Paulie D's head. Guido, these other rappers coming up short like Dan DeVito. I'm Robert De Niro because I'm a fucking raging bull. My razor's dull. I might even abate your skull. If I don't use my razor, my Mac shell case is full. I'll make you drop like it was a gravitational pull because I blast a 9 to anybody packing rhymes trying to rap in mine sounding asinine. I spit a faster rhyme because I'm a motherfucking mastermind and I'm straight G like a Green Bay Packer sign goon. I got you.
That works.
That's how we gotta
That
end
works.
that
That
shit.
works.
It's like,
Yo, we appreciate.
now give me a show. Give me a show, Zams.
Not what we doing,
Not doing
man.
what we doing.
They're not doing what
Not
we
touching
doing. Enter the dome.
Yo, JR, check your email. I got something, man. I got something for you.
Now, yo, stop bugging me, all right? Y'all got enough for the season.
We got hella. This is hella material right here. We gonna let it out.
I'm gonna have to spit the acapella next episode, man.
Next episode. We appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe, man. We're gonna play.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Love y'all. Much love, man. Appreciate y'all brothers. Yes, sir.
Yo, special episode.
Man.
Special episode.
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get to these Nines clubs real quick. We're gonna pick song of the night, and then we're gonna wrap it up with a record off of more Morning Come Too Soon with Impulse and Sci-Fi. We appreciate everybody that's tuned in. We had up to 20 viewers today, which was crazy, and I didn't expect that, but I'm sure that was Goonie and Impulse. You know, once they started coming in, everybody started checking in to see what they were doing. So we appreciate you guys for all tapping in. Subscribe to the channel, share this live after the show is over. We appreciate everybody that's tuned in.
Look, it's Halloween. My fault to cut you off. It's Halloween, and yeah, go ahead and slide out of the camera. I seen what was that? What's that the little tricycle skate?
Listen, I don't even know what's going on behind me, but I'm
just letting you know.
I'm gonna play Ben Lawrence, Waste, Ian Matthew, Losing My Mind, D.I.A.GO 905.
Let's go. Let's get it.
What do you think is song of the night?
It's between Ian and Ben, bro.
Remember when things were fine, but we eventually had faded. Yeah. Remember, I never found love you reciprocated. Yeah. But I've been saying this repeatedly to you now, as though you just don't get it and you push me around. I'll tell you one more time before I go to walk out on you.
Oh, oh, I said wait for me to be ready to love. I said this was a little too much, but all I know is you wanna rush. But now I'm too afraid to touch you, and you're messing up the veins in my blood too. And I think I'm done with lining up. I think you're really messed up, and you're making me messed up.
December, I let her take the thing that made me wanna break this. But I've been saying this repeatedly to you now, as though you just don't get it and you push me around. I'll tell you one more time before I go to walk out on you.
Oh, I said wait for me to be ready to love. I said this was a little too much, but all I know is you wanna rush. But now I'm too afraid to touch you, and you're messing up the veins in my blood too. And I think I'm done with lining up. I think you're really messed up, and you're making me messed up. Cause I said wait for me to be ready to love. I said this was a little too much, but all I know is you wanna rush. But now I'm too afraid to touch you, and you're messing up the veins in my blood too. And I think I'm done with lining up. I think you're really messed up, and you're making me messed up. Making me messed up. Burning this thing to the ground, and burning everything that you touch.
Seeing your music, Tyler. Trigger Deli.
Past midnight, I know I can't stay. There's pain in your ocean, I'm lost in your waves. This tide's getting violent, I can't pull away. The loudest of silence, it keeps me away. And I can't swim out on my own. And I drifted too far from you, got me losing my mind. I think I'm too deep this time. Somebody call me a light. I think I'm losing my mind. I think I'm too deep this time. You got me losing my mind. I think I'm too deep this time. You got me losing my fire to water. I put out the sun to keep me up longer. It's filling my lungs. My ship is sinking faster than I thought it would. If I get any deeper, I'll be gone for good. So I think I'll just drift away. Oh, and I think it's better this way. It's 1:15 midnight, I know I can't stay. There's pain in your ocean, I'm lost in your waves. This tide's getting violent, I can't pull away. The loudest of silence, it keeps me away. And I can't swim out on my own. And I drifted too far from you, got me losing my mind. I think I'm too deep this time. Somebody call me a lie.
You got me losing my mind. I think I'm too deep this time. You got me losing my mind.
Yeah, Ian Matthew takes it.
Bro, he just
that one hits.
It does.
It was well put together too.
Yeah,
well put together. We like Ben Lawrence. Ben Lawrence was definitely had a feel to him. Ben Lawrence Wait. D.I.A.GO 9 to 5 official music video was cool too. D.I.A.GO keep working.
Yeah,
but
still love your work, bro.
They're gonna still get artist highlight. I'll still throw that in the description. Ian Matthews gonna get the shout out on the Instagram, and he'll get song of the night on for the highlight on the website. Yeah, so man. Ian Matthew, Losing My Mind. What an episode, bro.
Hey, season 2, episode 2, man. Yeah,
we went hell over time,
way over,
almost a whole hour, but it was needed. I think it was informative, especially with Impulse and Goonie coming in. Him having that situation and having a platform to just being able to share it, it'll educate other artists on what to look out for and what to be aware of when they're on the grind, independently putting these events together, their music, dealing with certain people, business, etc. I did share some insight with them outside of the show, so that way they can move forward and articulate differently. And they're gonna do well. They're gonna do well.
Hey, all right. Goon, look, my bad. Impulse, he said, look, he sent the bread, bro. We gotta play this song before
he sent the cash.
He said, hey, I'm not leaving until y'all play this, bro.
He sent cash. Look at that, man. Wow, that boy not playing.
I love it.
But yeah, we got that. We got Goon. He dropped a quick freestyle for us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So
Goon, y'all engineer, get when that one's done, since it's unreleased, when that one's fully done, then we'll run it up for the Nines Club. But that one was the sneak. We got the World So Cold as a like special.
Oh man, that World So Cold, bro.
I know.
I'm glad I'm getting these records. I got them. You know what I'm saying? Like I can run these records. The whole world hasn't even heard these records. I got them right there in the email. I could throw them in the car real quick. Right. Rocking out. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up, man.
But this next record, this is Boss Life by Zams.
Yes, sir.
Last record of the night, man.
I was born for this shit. Just wanna focus on my payroll. Yeah, I'm trying to change my life, cause I'm sick of how I live. So I'm heavy on my payroll. Why they gotta hate the kid? Why they judge it how I live? Is it cause I'm staying paid though? I guess I gotta play my part. I'm sleeping in the living room, future looking dark. Yeah, can I hit my pinnacle if I'm feeling lost? And I never paid attention, I was worried about the cost. How could I become a fucking boss? How could I become a fucking boss? This is ours, yeah. I'm on my way up. Had to stay away from all the people who gon' change up. Never gave a fuck, my mind was made up. People always asking how I live this fucking boss life. I ain't really wanna take a loss, but I had to. Had a whole composure with the law, yeah, I had to. Even stop believing in my God, I was mad you. Wasn't moving right, I'm
homie.
I'm running that back. I'm running that back.
Hey, yeah, start that from the beginning again, bro.
Boss like this. Goonie, stop playing with them. They not doing what we doing, yeah?
Feel like I was born for this shit. Just wanna focus on my payroll. Yeah, I'm trying to change my life, cause I'm sick of how I live. So I'm heavy on my payroll. Why they gotta hate the kid? Why they judge it how I live? Is it cause I'm staying paid though? I guess I gotta play my part. I'm sleeping in the living room, future looking dark. Yeah, can I hit my pinnacle if I'm feeling lost? And I never paid attention, I was worried about the cost. How could I become a fucking boss? How could I become a fucking boss? This is ours, yeah. I'm on my way up. Had to stay away from all the people who gon' change up. Never gave a fuck, my mind was made up. People always asking how I live this fucking boss life. I ain't really wanna take a loss, but I had to. Had a whole composure with the law, yeah, I had to. Even stop believing in my God, I was mad you. Wasn't moving right, I'm in my thoughts, changed my attitude. That's what I had to do. Told you. That's why I focus on my payroll. Trying to change my life, sick of how I live, so I'm heavy on my payroll. Why they gotta hate the kid? They judge it how I live. Is it cause I'm staying paid though? Guess I gotta play my part. I'm sleeping in the living room, future looking dark. Can I hit my pinnacle if I'm feeling lost? And I never paid attention, I was worried about the cost. How could I become a fucking boss? How could I become a fucking boss? This is sauce, yeah. They try and play me. I know they talking crazy cause they bitches say I'm wavy. I'm seeing with HD. They can suck a dick cause they don't show it when they face me. I seen it all, I took a loss. Cause even when I slip and fall, I find the cause. Cause if I never learn from the shit I'm doing wrong, it's like healing from a wound just to open up the scar. Here's some shit to think about. Stress that had me breaking out. I was 14 trying to figure why my dad was out, why my mama lost the house. Drugs helped me blank it out. Then I changed my life around and slowly turned my focus towards my bank account. It's boss life. You get the picture. That's why I focus on my payroll. I'm trying to change my life. I'm sick of how I live, so I'm heavy on my payroll.
You need to do that singing part again.
Hate the kid. You judge it how I live. Is it cause I'm staying paid though?
He gotta do that singing part again.
Guess I gotta play my part. I'm sleeping in the living room, future looking dark. Can I hit my pinnacle if I'm feeling lost? And I never paid attention, I was worried about the cost. How could I become a fucking boss? How could I become a fucking boss? This is sauce, yeah.
You need to do that singing part again.
Oh,
throw that at the end. Again.
Record is 100.
Yo, bro.
Zams, bro. Zams.
Zams gotta stop doing that, man. Zams,
hey, on me, bro.
Bro. I'm excited that I even heard this before going out for the end of episode 2 because it just, bro. Listen,
this gotta be done.
You gonna make me go back to this? I'm about to make a notebook.
Hey, that's exactly. Hey, you said you was asking for it, JR. You wanted that bug. You wanted that bug again.
I needed it, bro. I needed it, bro.
And there you go. There you go, right there, man. Look, y'all. If this ain't done by episode 3. Look, if this ain't done by episode 3, man, y'all playing because this can ring song of the night for episode 3, bro. Y'all playing right now.
They got World So Cold. This one he needs to add that note that he did. I just gotta play it real quick.
You got go again. Go ahead.
Right here in the beginning. Just this part right here. Like when he switches it from the rap to then the singing. That's when he reeled me in.
Feel like I was born for this shit.
I feel like I was born for this shit.
Just wanna focus on my payroll.
Stop playing.
Yeah, I'm trying to change my life cause I'm sick of how I live, so I'm heavy on my payroll. Why they gotta hate the kid? Why they judge it how I live? Is it cause I'm staying paid though? I guess I gotta play my part. I'm sleeping in the living room, future looking dark. Yeah, can I hit my pinnacle if I'm feeling lost? And I never paid attention, I was worried about the cost. How could I become a fucking boss? How could I become a fucking boss? This is sauce, yeah.
Right here.
I'm on my way up.
Here it goes.
Had to stay away from all the people who gon' change up. Never gave a fuck, my mind was made up. People always asking how I live this fucking boss life. I ain't really wanna take a loss, but I had to. Had a whole composure with the law. Yeah, I had to. Even stop believing in my God, I was mad too. Wasn't moving right, I'm in my thoughts, changed my attitude.
He needs to keep playing with that.
That right there, bro. That right there.
Listen, he talking so much on the record. I appreciate the whole style of it, the
man,
build up
bro,
and everything.
Beautiful.
He does that again at the second verse. And at the end, we can do it 3 times. I don't give a shit. That part. And I'm mad too. Man, listen, man.
Oh, that was hey, Zams, bro. Yeah, Zans, bro. Yeah,
It's
y'all,
that
yeah.
hard, bro. He built up to it. He knew what he was doing.
I know.
He
You
knew
can hear
exactly
it.
what he was doing.
I was made for this, bro. I was made for
Man,
this.
listen, bro. I'm about to listen to the record off air and just get into my old bag right now. I'm hyped.
Hey, I'm hyped as
I'm hyped.
too,
My
bro,
kids are sleeping, getting ready for school. I'm still hyped.
bro. That was
I
beautiful.
had
Bro.
to.
Hey,
Bro.
yo,
Yeah.
can I get a copy of that, please? I
need-
just need. I'm ready to get back in my bag, bro.
Man, I'm about to take some singing lessons.
Oh me.
I'm about to take.
We got to get the. We got to get these.
I need
vocals
that. I need
okay,
them vocals. I need them vocals because I had to.
That was, man, bro.
Yo,
I'm glad. Look, you didn't even. I'm glad you sent that shit, bro, because it definitely was gonna come on next episode. But we needed to hear that before the night.
He did everything. They did everything right. World So Cold. You know, the both albums is out. Then they come on the show. You know what I mean? Air it all out. Dirty laundry with everybody. Aired it out. You know what I'm saying? And then he goes. He just.
Here, let me.
He be doing the chess moves. He be
Hey,
like,
he do.
And he be mad humble with it. He was like, "Yo, G, I got a record I want you to hear real quick." You know what I mean? I'm thinking it's something light. You know, something they were just fucking around with. And he go ahead and
then he sent this.
Send this.
It say here. Yeah, it said checkmate for Shoguns. For sure. For sure. Oh man, because that was
these brothers
beautiful.
are special. I want to
love
say, I want to pray over them, make sure they always stay safe, always stay blessed. You know what I'm saying? Special brothers. Keep following that light. Keep staying guided. Keep staying protected. Man, keep doing what y'all doing. Don't stop.
Man, never. Don't ever.
Don't stop.
You can redirect, but don't ever stop.
Cause that shit right there,
man, bro. Yeah, this we went from a different era, bro. They really not doing what we doing. Exactly, we are from a different era, bro. And they not they not doing what we doing.
That's Truth Nation Center Stage. That's episode 2. We've never even reached 3 hours in season 1. And this is why I told you season 2 was going to be bigger, better, more epic, and more legendary. And we got that here in episode 2. ONTO Dewan Ak, we appreciate you always for your time, your grace, your efforts, and everything that you do. Goonie and Zams, you guys are special brothers. Keep doing what y'all doing. Keep sending us that great music. You guys got a home here. You already know what time it is. Ian Matthew, Losing My Mind, got Song of the Night. And
shout out to Ian.
Make sure that you guys run this back. Everybody that was tuned in, share this with your network. Every artist that we've reacted to, share with your network. So that way your music has a better chance of getting discovered. We will see you guys next week, same day, same time. We're out of here.
Yo.
Feel like I was born for this shit. Just wanna focus on my payroll. Yeah, I'm trying to change my life, cause I'm sick of how I live. So I'm heavy on my payroll. Why they gotta hate the kid? Why they judging how I live? Is it cause I'm staying paid though? I guess I gotta play my part. I'm sleeping in the living room, future looking dark. Yeah, can I hit my pinnacle if I'm feeling lost? And I never paid attention, I was worried about the cost. How could I become a fucking boss? How could I become a fucking boss? This is ours, yeah. I'm on my way up. Had to stay away from all the people who gon' change up. Never gave a fuck, my mind was made up. People always asking how I live this fucking boss. Like, I ain't really wanna take a loss, but I had to. Had a whole composure with the law, yeah, I had to. Even stop believing in my God, I was mad you. Wasn't moving right, I'm in my thoughts, changed my attitude. That's what I had to do. Told you. That's why I focus on my payroll. Trying to change my life, sick of how I live, so I'm heavy on my payroll. Why they gotta hate the kid? They judge how I live. Cause I'm staying paid though. Guess I gotta play my part. I'm sleeping in the living room, future looking dark. Can I hit my pinnacle if I'm feeling lost? And I never paid attention, I was worried about the cost. How could I become a fucking boss? How could I become a fucking boss? This is sauce, yeah. They tryna play me. I know they talking crazy cause they bitches say I'm wavy. I'm seeing way clearer than the HD. They can suck a dick cause they don't show it when they face me. I seen it all, I took a loss. Cause even when I slip and fall, I find the cause. Cause if I never learn from the shit I'm doing wrong, it's like healing from a wound just to open up the scar. Here's some shit to think about. Stress that had me breaking out. I was 14 trying to figure why my dad was out, why my mama lost the house. Drugs helped me blank it out. Then I changed my life around and slowly turned my focus towards my bank account. It's boss life. You get the picture. That's why I focus on my payroll. I'm trying to change my life. I'm sick of how I live, so I'm heavy on my payroll. Why they gotta hate the kid? They judging how I live. Is it cause I'm staying paid though? Guess I gotta play my part. I'm sleeping in the living room, future looking dark. Can I hit my pinnacle if I'm feeling lost? And I never paid attention, I was worried about the cost. How could I become a fucking boss? How could I become a fucking boss? This is sauce, yeah.